Hello, hello. Welcome to ChaoticCalling Streaming. I'm slowly trying a little stream deck this time. See if this helps out a little. Have to figure it out and learn it a bit, but no big deal. Welcome to the carnival, everybody. How's everybody's night been so far? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Let me go ahead and get some music playing here. And then I'll have the characters and do a little brief hello. So, Remy, say hello.
Hi. Whatever.
Whatever to you too. Jeez, let's see how it is. You know what? You know what? I want to go this way. Andromeda.
That feeling's bad.
And then Orcaden.
Lowell.
Tuvok. What?
Said hello.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And Jasper.
Hi, everybody. How we doing tonight?
All right. My friends, we came to this carnival looking for that which we have lost. We've run into a lot of interesting rides, a lot of interesting people, a lot of interesting characters, as it were. One of them being a warlock Kinku named Kettlesteam that our dear Freya, or not Freya, Remy, one of the three names that I know her by today, went and cornered in an alleyway and slowly garnered their trust. However, they had a doll that had a little thorn wrapping around the neckline that was representative to what they stole from Kettlefoot. Is that right? Yeah, that's his
Candlefoot.
name.
Candlefoot.
Kettle. Good old Candlefoot. The mime who is literally a mime now. We made this elaborate plan to split Light and Witch apart and try to steal the watch. And you guys decided to stay a little bit longer, enjoy the carnival until the Witchlight crowning of the monarch began. For the Witchlight monarch.
Mm-hmm.
An opportunity presented itself, and in that instance, you thought, I should do this. Having won a cupcake of invisibility, Remy eats the cupcake, goes invisible, and tries to sneak down to Witch, who is watching on the sidelines as Light promenades Andromeda as the monarch for this particular night. Having raised the mood of the carnival through many antics of, helping, our monarch queen has been picked. A crown and butterfly wings provided, and been declared the monarch of the evening. As the promenade was happening, in that moment before Witch goes to join Light, Remy takes a chance, snaps the watch after a couple of
No,
rerolls.
the first attempt failed.
That's why I said after a couple of rerolls.
Mhm.
But we changed fate thanks to channel points, and we were able to get the watch that was needed. As you were leaving the carnival, rejoining your group, the opportunity also came right before exiting the carnival to have a conversation with Kettlesteam again. You brought the Kinku back to Calvona, the city nearby where the carnival was taking place, traveling to the Bear Inn Tavern, and taking it over. Like, it's starting to become morning, right? Like, it's almost sunrise if it wasn't already, and the carnival came to an end near dawn. And you have the watch, and why wait, right? Why wait? You could have, but you didn't. So you rush back to the carnival. You see that the crew is working hard, high and low, looking for something. You know what they're looking for. And you guys promenade yourselves right up to Witch, and Light says, I got what you need. Tell us what we want, or you don't get it back, pretty much, right?
Mhm.
Right.
And seeing who they were dealing with, they said, follow me. They lead you to the halls of illusions, and they show you to a
Where
mirror.
their true self was shown to be Shatterkai children.
Well, no, that's their younger version,
Mhm.
not their true self. They are what they are. I mean, yeah, you could tell they are Shattered Kai. They are dark-skinned tieflings from the looks of it. All right, now what I recalled here, because I ran into a roadblock at the end, is what was Kettlesteam's motivations whenever she was talking to him. And you guys have also got the, do you remember the riddle?
Oh, I wrote it down.
Hold
I
on a
think.
minute. Hold on a
Hold
minute. You wrote it down. You wrote it down.
Did I
Right,
write
yeah.
it down?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Let
I will
me-
reread that.
Hither,
insert again.
thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
And then
Uh-huh.
you get sucked in. No. Thank you, Ron, for the host. All right, so what we have going on here, we have. All right, so before you were like, tell Kettlestein what she needs to know, right? Like I think that's what I remember last, right?
Yes.
All right, so Kettlestein kind of like cuts up in front of you after you've been told about the riddle, and she demands, "What happened to Sablina in Prismere?" And Light and Dark look at each, or Light and Witch look at each other and just share a glance and then look at the mirror. "We don't know," says Witch. "That which you need to find out can simply be found there, along with all the lost things that you could be looking for." And Kettlesteam's, "Where's this go?" And then they simply say, "To Prismere." Kettlesteam turns back to you guys and looks at it in a panic. And they go, You guys, you must go for me. I can't go to Prismere. I'm not allowed to go there due to my pact. I am not allowed to go, but you. And she kind of like puts a hand gently around your neck, just kind of like as if wanting to pull you close and embrace you, but just kind of like stops and falters. "But you, and you could do this for me. You could do this. Please,
Well, you gotta do a
please."
favor for us too, Kettlestein.
Eh, what's that?
Release his voice.
There. Kettlesteam hands over the doll. And you can loosen
I'll
the...
break the thorns. Yeah.
As you do... Well, we don't know, right? Because Kettlesteam's nowhere nearby, right? He's outside, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Candlefoot. You're not
Candlefoot is somewhere. I'm just thinking because it was morning. Okay, either way. As you do so, there's like a little blue mist that just kind of like disappears. And you assume the curse has been broken. "It is done," Kettlesteam exclaims.
All right. We will do our best, Kettlestein, for you.
Light kind of like puts an elaborate arm out away from the mirror, but gesturing towards it and does a slight bow.
She'll turn and look at the others. Who's going in first?
Immediately, Andromeda just repeats the riddle. "Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where."
All right. A mist swirls in the mirror. Blah, I can say words. Blotting out your reflection. And then they just simply gesture for you to touch the mirror.
So I have a question for the DM.
I am awaiting anything that you have to ask.
So, do they want the watch right now? After we do this?
They haven't seemed to make a notion towards it. I mean, do you give it back?
No.
No.
Okay. Now you're
Not
now you're stealing.
Not
All right.
yet, because
All
they
right.
haven't. Yeah, they haven't asked
Yeah,
for it.
now it's no longer borrowing.
Okay, but anyway, so from what I'm hearing, Andromeda, God damn it, Andromeda is the first one to touch the mirror. Yes or no?
Yeah, she pokes it.
As Andromeda touches the mirror, they are pulled through and deposited somewhere else.
Tuvek's gonna walk up and touch it.
Tuvok also disappears.
Hey,
Okay, but
real quick, I got a question.
Hmm?
How do we get back?
Yeah, how do we get back?
I suppose you'll have to ask. Dear Lord, I keep forgetting her name. the patron. Good lord. Sorry, guys. I'm trying so hard to stay in this scene. You keep resetting me. Why do you do this?
Well, it's
Dude.
good information.
It is good information. You'll have to ask the Queen of Prismere to bring you back. What did I call her again? Siblina. Once you're able to find out what happened to Siblina, I'm sure they will provide a way for you to return.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
And anyway, would you like this back?
Please.
She'll toss it at Witch, and then she'll immediately say what she needs to say, and then touch the mirror.
Okay, yeah, the mirror is still active. All you gotta do is touch it at this point. So, after tossing the watch, Remy goes through next. That leaves Orcaden and Jasper, right? So who's next,
Yeah.
guys?
I'll go. I'll look at Jasper and I'll just be like, I just want to take one last look at my surroundings in case this just goes to hell.
And you know what? As you're looking back, you just see Jasper with 2 thumbs up.
As if to say, have fun out there.
You're like,
Yeah.
you got this.
And then I'm
All
gonna
right.
be like, I'm gonna hold my breath and then step through.
Alright, as you step through, Witch turns to you, Jasper. Mind the rules of 3. Future, present, past. And Light chimes in behind him. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
You know what? I'm gonna have a hard time repeating this. Anyway,
Yeah,
you can
no.
write it down.
No, they don't. I was like, man, it's a shame Orcaden wasn't the last one through, but that's how this works, my friends. And with that, you all are sucked through the mirror and
Hey, I haven't
deposited.
gone through yet.
Oh, do you go through?
I'm gonna turn back to them before I go. Be like, hey, you got this. We got this. I
They
flash
give
them
you-
2 thumbs up.
And
be
they
like, hey.
flash you 4 thumbs up.
Yeah. And you might want to give that clown that does the balloon animals a raise.
They nod.
And I go right through.
All right. Believe we
Now,
go.
can you please write that down for me? I'm sorry.
I sure will. Definitely gonna look for it real quick, so I can copy paste
Mind
that
the
towards
rule
you.
of 3, past, present, future, something like that. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, that's
find
good.
something.
Well, that's pretty good memory there.
The
Maybe I don't
alicorn.
have to.
The alicorn. Yeah,
Find
the alicorn.
alicorn, not unicorn. Thank you.
The
Yeah.
unicorn. All right, so here we go.
Find it.
I found it. I found the passage. Cool.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And here she is.
Man,
And
I
that was
have
who said
enough
it.
for a
And
disadvantage
free
roll.
dormant
Oh, who are you gonna be a bitch to?
Thinking about it.
Mm,
I see.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
So,
You just
all
gotta
right.
wait until I try to repeat this.
So, welcome to Prismere, my friends. This is the actual map I believe we land on here. I am trying to see where in roll 20 it picks up to where I need to start reading from.
Oh, there's a lot of cool little designs on this thing.
You will, I know for a fact that you'll be on this side of Queensway. Features of hither, arrival. There we go. This is probably it. So, when you arrive, I should read this. You stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy, twilit sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape. But large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs, singing birds. Wow, that was a weird way to end that sentence. And singing birds, sorry. So here you are at the isolated end of Queensway. Technically, I think all we need is like 1 token to represent the party.
Cool.
since this map is nowhere near to scale. So you were
Andromeda,
on.
because she's the biggest.
Yeah, well, and Andromeda went first.
I mean, they are the monarch.
How do you delete?
Just click your
click.
token, delete.
And delete.
I don't
Yeah,
see it.
so just
Click your
select your
token.
token
Yeah.
and then
And
hit the
then
delete
hit the delete button.
on your
on your
keyboard.
keyboard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I did.
You did
there
it.
you go.
Oh,
You
It
must have
disappeared.
not did it right. All right, so yeah, there's this big old bridge that expands out a little ways, but then there's really no way to get across it, and then there's like this swamp that is down below you. At this point here, it's up to you guys what you want to do. Whatever you want to take a look at, whatever, you know. I'll tell you things.
As she comes out, she is going to just look back, and then look forward, and look back again.
And you do. You see your friends. You see the fog out in front of you. You can smell the rotting of plant life down below.
This place smells like it's dead. As she immediately just lights a small fire on her fingers.
All right, let's see here. How's everybody passive perception? Who's our high ones?
Oh.
I don't think I am.
Yeah.
Just state your number real quick. We'll go, Remy, what's your passive?
looking. Mine's
And every-
15.
15? Andromeda?
15.
Orcade?
15.
Damn. Tuvok?
Huh, 11?
And Jasper.
Yeah, so I'm not the worst. I got a 12.
All right, cool. Well, you
Oh,
guys aren't
snap.
terrible, but you got 3 people who are equally there. So how about I get a... Just to see who sees it first, let's go ahead and do a perception check from the 3 of you that are 15.
Yep.
All right, Remy.
Shit, guys. It's mine.
Yeah.
Agreed.
In the distant sky, you spot a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog approximately a mile away. And you could probably point it out to your allies before it lands.
I was going to.
Mm-hmm. So, like, maybe somewhere over... Oh, that's the balloon right there. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's going this way. Oh, wow. These are miles, guys.
Holy cow.
Jeez.
These measurements are
Okay.
in miles, guys. So what do you guys want to do as you see this?
Huge.
Or do you tell your party about it? Remy, you're up.
What?
Time
do
to
you
role
tell-
play, Remy.
Yeah, get in
Yeah,
character. You
that's-
just saw
I-
this
I
balloon. What
told-
happened?
I told them.
No, you didn't.
I
We didn't
pointed
hear
it out.
you.
Yes, I did. I told them.
Okay, Discord didn't pick you up when you said it then.
So I'll look at that thing and I'll ask. Is like, I mean, we go see if everything's okay.
Lands in the distance.
Well, I'm just
Probably
waiting
should.
on it. I'm just waiting on at least 2 more things to happen.
Oh.
Yeah,
What 2 things?
I don't know. I'll know 'em when I see them.
That's what I like about you, Jasper.
Always
Two
looking out for the
thumbs up.
party.
What is your
Dude,
purpose
it-
here, Arisen?
Well, it's just something Witch said to me on the way, as I was on my way.
Oh.
Yeah, he said, mind the world of free. Future, present, past.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Hey, why you laughing at me?
I'm sorry.
I feel like they might need to make an insight check to see if they even know what you're saying. Anyway, continue.
Okay, now this is hilarious.
I mean,
Thank
Well,
you,
at least
Andromeda.
Andromeda is paying attention.
Okay, so we should wait for 2 other things to happen.
Nah. I think we're good. We'll just you know, keep your eyes peeled.
Fair enough.
Oh, and yeah, then Light said something weird
Oh,
as
what did-
well. It said, "Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last." What the
Interesting.
heck's a dormant queen?
oh, Matt Queen.
No. I think dormant. Like sleeping, slumbering.
I
Does
don't
not
know. What do you
compute,
think,
Tuvok.
Trash Can?
He's just gonna stare blankly at him, trying to understand.
Yeah, you're probably still thinking about that flip flop of my mother. She's so nice.
So, are we walking, talking, or are we just standing put? Do we know what we want to do movement wise?
Thought we were walking to it.
I'm just asking because you do have this bridge you got to figure out how to get off of first.
Well, see you guys later. I'm flying down.
How far of a drop does it look?
That's a very good question to ask. Let me see if I know I have the information. I gotta see if I can. So let's see here.
A mile down.
I mean, it is pretty tall up, but not that far, I don't think. All right, so the highway is 20 feet wide and 100 feet above the swamp. So it's 100 feet up in the air.
Oh, not on my spell list, so I can't do that.
I mean,
I did-
you want to give me a perception check to see if you can find a way down?
Sure.
I mean, yeah,
I
this-
did have the
anybody-
idea we could just throw ourselves down there and have Featherfall, but
I mean, you can if you want, I guess, right?
I
Talk your
can't
party
bet on
into it.
Featherfall.
Oh, okay. All right, so
just-
I'm buying advantage real quick.
oh, okay, go ahead, try again then. By the way, if you're new to the channel, the longer you watch, the more channel points you'll get, and you can buy the players advantages, boons, banes, disadvantages. I even allowed them to do it. And as a viewer only, you can do a boon for 1,000 channel points instead of paying the full price. So let me go eat these points real quick, and you got a higher roll. You kind of look off the side, and you see the distance that it is to the ground, and then all of a sudden you see handholds and footholds and some shelves of mushrooms that descend the pillar, and it looks fairly safe. Looks like you might be able to accomplish the feat of climbing down. Maybe if you had gear. Maybe a little harder if you don't have any climbing gear. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, no. Okay, so that looks safe, but if you had climbing gear, you think you can also get down too. I had to make sure I was reading that right.
Looking down in fear and looks up. I have some rope here. We could maybe tie it to something else.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's something we can tie it to. Yeah, yeah, is there like, I guess, a rock that,
I mean, we do have a trash can.
I mean, you want
Wow.
it to come with you, don't you? I mean, speak up. What do you guys? You're all in this conversation together. Have that
Could hold the
conversation.
rope, I guess.
I gotta turn you up, Stony.
I don't suppose there's a way you can adjust that volume on your end. By the way, Stoney, I think I got you all the way up.
Is this better?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that is.
great.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
I guess I could hold the rope. Try to find a different way down.
Gosh, I wonder. I'm just looking at my stuff.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
since
have
I could
better
fly
time.
down, I could hold the rope. But you ever seen a bug hit a cage? Yeah. Your weight would just pull me to the side of the bridge, and I'd be like, "Schmeh."
Andromeda, do you have an idea?
Well, my idea was to tie it to something because I mean there's handholds, but that does not look safe.
Looking at this here, like, I don't know, maybe there's like a little bit of a broken side shelf that you could probably tie it around.
Andromeda's
Or-
immediately going to go try to tie it to that. And
Let's just call it dexterity check. This is kind of like maybe to even break it away enough for you to tie it around there and make it a nice tight rope. So yeah, we'll just make it a straight dex.
and this is where remind people of minor curses.
Oh, you think you have it tied and then it comes unloose. That
Those
dexterity
know
mushrooms
check
what?
on the
doesn't mean
side of the
squat.
bridge.
Yeah, he can't tie a rope to save his life, guys. Then again, some of you are also in that same boat. You're like, oh, that makes sense.
And
Yeah.
unless somebody tries to stop her, she's gonna keep trying until she tingles herself up.
Yeah. Andromeda's not getting very far, guys.
Are those mushrooms on the side of the bridge, like in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sense that they could support us? Could we try to, like, I don't want to say parkour, but they're definitely not as far down, right?
Yeah, according to this, you can use them and the handholds to get down safely. That he discovered. Like, technically,
sweet.
he's just wanting to be super safe. I get it. But, you know, I'm just going off what you guys are giving me. Yeah, the handholds and footholds carved into each pillar lead down to the mushrooms. And if you use the handholds, footholds, and the mushrooms, I will say you might be able to get there safely.
What do you say? I'm willing to give it a try.
Do you do so?
Yeah, if the party's not stopping me, I'm going to be like, all right, see ya.
Yeah.
Remy? Okay, there you go. I was about to say, Remy, you're not muted, are you? I haven't heard from you yet.
Bio
Yep.
candy.
Alright, so,
Yeah, for candy.
so Orcaden starts climbing down, right?
Yeah.
So far, so good. You make it partway down. And this is like 100 feet you're having to climb down. It gets a little tiring, gets a little daunting, but the footholds and eventually the mushrooms that you land on start spacing themselves out even enough for you to kind of like jump across, get to the next one, go down a little bit further, and then eventually you make it to the swampy waters. Or you guys see him about ready to jump to the bottom. Anybody else going down?
I'm going down.
All right. Handholds, I'm supposing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, safely.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Andromeda will just get tired of dealing with the rope, put it away, tap herself on the head, and just start making her way down.
All right. Yep. Tuvok and Jasper. Jasper already floated down, right?
Nope, I'm still up there. I got
Alright.
a plan.
All right, Tuvok, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll start heading down.
All right, using the footholds, right?
Yep.
All right, same thing. And what's your plan, Jasper?
Alright, so now that I know everybody's down,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stand at the edge of the bridge, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt
At.
down towards the ground. Not at my party, but towards the ground.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna race it down.
Oh, okay, I see. Your turn. Yeah, okay, so you jump off, you firebolt, and then you race your firebolt to the ground, right?
Yeah.
Gee, I don't know which one makes it first. I think your firebolt does, because it has to travel fast.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
will
fine, get one.
You land, and then the firebolt scared off a giant crane that nearly gets in your way. So you see this giant crane fly away, and then all of you kind of like land in this sticky mud, and it squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water, half hidden by the thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before the snatched out of the air by the tongues of a hungry frog. Interesting. Coming from one direction are several voices joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them tug at the reins of a giant snail, and the others carry clubs and slings.
Clubs and what are they? I'm gonna turn around. Do you think? Are they kind?
I don't know, are they? Hold on a second. I'll grab their token so you can see what they look like.
You know what? I'm gonna try to hide under a mushroom.
You're gonna try hide.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'll roll my horrible stealth check.
Let's see here. There they are. So we're all together though at the bottom of this bridge, and you guys hear these 6 figures coming in with 2 of them on a snail. Matter of fact, they even have a marching tune. Would you like to hear it?
Oh yeah.
No, let's see if I can do this. I didn't practice, so this is all by sight. The marching song seems to be dedicated to their captain here. With sticks and stones, we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one wily, swift, and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. What the? Anyway, with a wink and a grin, he'll show his cunning. A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing. Grasping, gasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agdon, Longscarf, Brigand's Prince of Prismere. And that's the end of the song, and then they run into you. So, 4 of the brigands have their weapons drawn, and the 2 browbeat their pack animals. And the other 2 browbeat their pack animals, the giant snails. The snails, okay. Yep. They seem to be giving some hesitance towards helping these brigands. But what do you guys do as they come up to you? One of the brigands with weapons drawn signals to the other, stops the singing, and waves their hand towards you. She comes up. My name is Chebek. This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue. What do you do?
This sucks. Remy wants to laugh so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. What do you want to do? Like, this is you. This is your moment. What do you do?
Yeah, it's aimed at everyone.
Yeah.
So you all just start laughing at him?
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't think this is quite the robbery you are planning for. Tell me, we need to find what's it, an alicorn?
I don't think you get the picture here. This is a robbery, and if you wish to get past here, you're going to give us something.
Listen here, you little shit. I will kick you
no,
so
no,
hard.
no. What you don't understand is all of us have little shits. And we quit caring about them.
No shit.
Well, that's
You're
why
just
we are
looking
clean
for
from the bum
something?
down. We have discovered Charmin.
We should make the balance a little better. And she just immediately draws a hand axe, slowly.
What if I give you
Oh, you look.
my ticket?
You want to know what we want? I'll tell you what we want. I'll tell you what we really, really
The
want.
head.
They got clubs and they're beating them against their hand like they're not scared at the moment.
You know what?
Yeah.
Now tell me what you
Look.
want, what you really, really want.
I'll
Just
tell you what I want,
Thomas
what I
Beck.
really, really want. I want feelings of delight they remember from when they were given the best gift they ever received.
What?
You heard me. I want you to think about the best gift you ever received. I want those feelings. And Chebek produces a stoppered gourd.
Well, hey, I got something better for you. It's really good, it's from where I'm from. You know where we came
not,
from.
okay, let me cut you off there. I think we're having a problem with communication. First point of business, I want what I want and nothing else. Now give me the feeling of your best gift that
I'd
you've ever
like to
received.
beat them.
Well,
I
no,
don't
see,
like them. Let's go.
not just the feeling. Hold on, I got something for you, and I will hand over my piece of candy that I got from this really nice clown. I mean, just taste this. It will bring all the feeling you want.
No, that's not what we're interested in.
Yeah, no, I'm persuading you to it.
No, you're not. We're not interested.
It's like no. Yeah,
See, the
it's
module
like,
says I don't have to do that.
I
The
don't wanna
module
give
has
up
a
my
specific
feelings.
thing that they want from you, and you can choose to give it to them, or you can take a moment to think about it. She, you know what? Even to make it more legit, she goes, "You know what? Why don't you think about it? And then once you're done thinking about it, why don't you give it to us once you're done?"
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stab this one in the fucking
No.
head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm done.
You know,
Rudy's done.
I can't believe they didn't like candy.
All right, Dravos. I mean, Lexi. What?
I am not Dravos.
But you're attacking. All right.
Yeah,
So,
because they're being little shits about it.
All right. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was
just wanna
told
call
I
out.
was told this game could be played without combat, but you know, Remy wants to prove otherwise.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Ow, that hurts.
Jeez. Good grief.
Ow, good grief, a grievous wound indeed. Chevek just kind of like leers back and uses her hop ability to disengage from you and get 15 feet away and cower all the way over here, like behind her crew. And now I gotta see if they're motivated to keep fighting. So I think there's like a thing that says if you guys are resistant, they do things. Oh my goodness, why can't we have a normal session with you, huh? No, just kidding. This
You
is
know,
great.
I tried to offer candy, but you're like, nah. I only
Nah,
want
we-
the one thing.
Can't do
They like that
animal
steel
friendship
flavor.
with them, can I?
Jasper,
mean-
it's fine.
Because they're not they're not a beast.
Hey, I'll
wait.
tell you what. Give me an intimidation check now, since you attacked them, Remy.
Did you say you had steel flavored candy?
Yep.
So give me. All right. They're gonna attempt to have this fight with you. All right. So everybody, roll initiative. She was not intimidating enough. Did my group initiative not
Oh,
work?
Arcadian.
Yeah, of course I'm the first one to go. Through. He's trying to diffuse this.
Yeah. How's that going for you, buddy? All right. Let me go.
Well, we
restart
just
my
rolled
API.
initiative.
Yeah. Yeah. This entire game could be played without fighting. Yeah,
Right.
I know my crew.
They apparently have not met our Remy.
Sure, or most of the chaotic calling community.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? All right, Arcade, and the hares kind of like jump back, and they're alert. They pull their clubs out, ready to attack. But you're first. What do you do? And I'm going to put this to indicate who the boss was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
me
can't rely
see.
on that. Basically, we're theater of the mind. We just have the tokens here to help paint the picture.
Would I be 30 feet within range of that boss?
The boss fled back 45 feet.
45. Okay. Then I am going to move forward 15 feet to where I can target said individual, and then I'm going
Okay.
to Tasha's hideous laughter them.
Oh, this
I mean-
poor hare. What did they do to you, huh? All they wanted
Just
was
talking
your
shit.
favorite emotion. No, you were
Talking
talking shit, and they were telling you their shit isn't that big anyway.
They was talking shit to begin with. Sorry.
Oh, Freya. They just wanted your emotions, not your bullshit.
They ain't fucking getting anything from me.
I see that now. You're a stingy one. So after bleeding out almost, this poor pathetic hare falls over and starts laughing.
Going to quickly call out, I can release him if you stop fighting us. We're sorry. Please just leave us alone.
Persuasion or intimidation?
Okay, which one am I better at? Yeah, I'm going persuasion star.
Alright.
19!
They kind of like put their clubs back on their hips, and they kind of like put their hands up and slowly walk away from you, and they just like let her go and we'll get out of here. We don't want none of this. We don't want none of this. Apparently you got stuff that we can't handle. We realize that.
I'm going to quickly turn to the group and be like, okay, we good? We're going to be able to walk away. You've clearly proven your point, Remy.
I don't know. They turned down my candy.
Well, you know, what if they can't have candy because their digestive systems? You could have just been offering them a bunch of diarrhea, to be honest with you.
So what's the agenda, guys?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No. You're having this conversation. They're slowly, like, I'm gonna keep the turn order going. Like, they're slowly retreating back to their boss, and yeah, and wow, they were like all ahead of you guys, huh? So yeah. Thematically, you can see them all kind of like stepping away, trying not to do anything, disengaging if needed. Andromeda, do you do anything to continue the fight, or are we good to let them go?
She's going to put her hand on her shield.
Uh-huh.
Look at Remy and Orcaden. Like, what should I do?
Well, apparently they're not answering it.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you know where I'm saying? I'm trying to let them go.
I'll let you.
Remy.
Yeah. I'll let Remy do an action, and if it changes your action, Andromeda, I'll let you do yours too. So, Remy, what do you do?
I just stay there, and if they fucking talk more shit, I'll go chasing after them.
Good God. Man, I'm not sure you're the character I want in this place, because I feel like you guys are going to get in a lot of trouble when it starts ramping up. I feel like this is going to go downhill fast. All right, so yeah, Remy, Tuvok, you going to do the same? In other words, am I confirming that everybody's on board with letting them run away?
Well, hey, it hasn't been my turn yet.
Okay, that's why I asked that. If none of these guys are reacting.
I mean, the only thing I'm gonna do is be like, guys, you had a chance to be 2 thumbs up, but I give you 1 thumb down.
They are heartbroken and disoriented and waiting for their boss to quit laughing. I believe they can make a wisdom save at the end of their turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and do that, just in case you don't have to break it, but...
The only thing I was doing was
still
a single
laughing.
thumb down, so,
Yeah, they are disappointed that they disappointed you. So do you release them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so as you release them, they pick up their boss, hold them by their wound to keep it from bleeding out, and they rush away, leaving behind 2 snails.
Oh, sweet snails.
Yeah, let me find them real quick.
We just got some snails, guys. I'm gonna go walk over to them.
Hold on, these might be man-eating snails.
Andromeda just runs up.
Whack! Alright, let me check this over real quick. By the way, didn't I have some people who did some snail racing?
Yep.
Yes, me.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I rode a dragonfly.
Very true, but I don't think we're dealing with dragonflies at the moment. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm trying to remember where I was in the story here. Arriving at Hither, that's what we were doing.
Sorry, I'm
So-
deleting my token so I'm not gumming everything up.
I'll dip too.
No, you're fine. So yeah. They have their weapons drawn, pack animals, a giant snail. And it seems indifferent to you guys.
You know what? I'm gonna fly over and give it head pats.
Doesn't seem to be bothered by it one bit. It just kind of like lean down and nibble at the dirt.
Well, you want to see if you can ride them?
I mean, I don't need to ride one. I got these self-riding wings here. Self-widen, sorry.
Self-widing. It's slip of the lip. Anybody who wants, they can make an animal handling to try to win them over. And if you were in the
Ooh,
snail
Andromeda.
races... Well, I just need to know who does what, so I know who is getting what.
Andromeda's immediately going to try and jump up on one of them and say, "Snail, take me places."
And you were at the snail races before, right?
Yes.
You get advantage on a animal handling check.
That's
Which,
11 plus
it's 11 plus...
guidance I did not call.
Hmm?
Yeah, 11 plus a guidance I did not call.
Alright, yeah, it's
So
11 then.
safely-
They, let me double check. What is their DC? I read. Okay, it is. I mean, they're not disgruntled, but they don't seem in a hurry to go anywhere with you yet. Anyone else can try if they want.
Give it a try.
Yeah, were you at the... Nah, okay.
I watched. But
One of the
That's
snails
about it.
like see you offer a hand and they start eating your hand, but you know you're a robot man, so it's whatever.
I mean, come on, Wimmy, jump up here.
Remy.
Come on, Wimmy.
Okay.
What, you
My-
don't want a snail?
I mean, it might finally put a smile on a face.
That's what I'm saying.
Good
Feel the
luck.
wind in your hair.
Good luck. Yeah, I'll
Did you-
try.
Yeah, all right. Well, animal handling for
And
you
I-
because yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
because you
I
went to the
didn't.
lost and found.
Yeah.
Now, these snails don't seem to want to do anything for you guys. Like they seem stationary. They are stilled. They have no motivations to leave this spot.
Oh.
Oh, Jasper didn't tell
Yeah,
me
I'll
you were
try
doing
my
anything.
hand. Yeah, I was just gonna continue
I
my
was
head
just
patting
curious.
technique.
I was just curious.
One of the snails raises its head up and follows your pats.
Hey guys, it moves.
One of them does. The other one seems indifferent.
Andromeda,
I
how
mean-
come yours isn't doing that?
Because she just told it to move and it said no.
It's just staring at the ground.
Andromeda's good. Words. Fuck.
No,
He's
that's
going
bad
to
work.
try to head pat.
Yeah, I mean, you've already rolled. This thing is not interested in you. Unfortunately, the other snail does not seem communicative towards you guys. However, one of them has turned and shined towards one of your own who can already get around pretty easy. And we'll follow them for sure.
Yeah, got a pit snail.
Found your noble steed.
Yeah,
There
I
you
think I'm
go.
gonna name him Larry. Larry.
Larry.
Larry.
Yeah,
how do you-
Larry.
So how do you want me to put that? L-A-W-W-Y?
No Larry, but
With Lowy in parentheses so we can make sure we get the spelling right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But only the true ones know.
There you go.
It's
Lowy.
Larry.
Lowy is ready to follow you wherever you wish to go here in Prismere. Or in Hither in this case. So what's the intention of the group now that you scared off the brigands?
Gonna look around for a path.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we could put some spinners on Larry.
Spinners on his shelf. Alright, so let's see what we got here. As you continue to go in the direction that you were aiming for, right? The stilt walkers, that's what we're seeing. Where's that at? Nope. Crap, you didn't include all the information, roll 20? What the hell are you doing? Fine. We'll do this one and oh, okay, I see. I need to read on. I was okay. All right, I got confuzzled. You begin hearing the rustling in the vegetation ahead of you. Seems to be 6 more creatures, but as you kind of like listen, it's not the hares this time. Stilts. There are stilts that allow these creatures to move through the muck and stay above the water. And this is kind of like difficult terrain unless you're all on top of the snail who can move along. As the stilt walkers advance, you recognize them as hobgoblins. There's 6 of them. And they all seem to be wearing patchwork rags and furs. Strapped to their back is a wire cage padded with straw and filled with the eggs of various sizes. These hobgoblins seem to be scourging around for, you know, those things on their back. They seem to be walking by you guys. Don't even seem to take notice of you, but you see them clear as day.
And
Yeah, that's the question. And what do you do?
Come on, Queen Andromeda.
Andromeda's gonna just immediately just sit up. Hey, hello.
A few of them kind of like turn and look down at you, but instead of saying hello back, they just kind of like nod and acknowledge that you're there.
Where are you from?
They kind of like shoo you off, like to keep going on your own way. And then one of them, just kind of like hearing that question, they just kind of like point to their cage and say, "Gathering eggs for trading in Downfall."
Where's Downfall?
They point towards the direction that it actually is in. However, I don't know exactly where on the map it is at the moment. Oh, they point north, it seems. Long ways that way. And I would say, like, you guys are like halfway towards this tower, right?
Okay.
Like, this is probably where you are. You're getting close to this tower that you saw that balloon fall into.
What
Unless
do you know
say
about that tower?
they kind of shrug and keep going. And they move on, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you see a hot air balloon with fabric falling? Happen to know what that is?
They, yeah. So the thing is even though you want to keep communicating with them, they seem to be in a hurry to continue what they were doing. So they just kind of like shoo you again and just keep going.
All right. I know when I've lost my audience. I'm sorry. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll start chasing after the snails.
Yeah. Well, the one snail you were able to bring with you.
Yeah.
The other one stayed behind because he's not in the mood to leave.
Found some good dirt.
Yeah, can't let that up. Alright, so as... Yeah, I'm just kind of like filling in with some of these random encounters they have, and let us continue, huh? I actually should... probably look at the locations of hither. Alright. Okay, give me a second here. Because now I have to figure out how row 20 has everything lined out compared to what I read. All right, so we're going towards the slanty tower. As you head in that direction, you saw the balloon crash shortly after your arrival. Otherwise, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So as you get there, it says to read this. A crumbling stone tower rises out of the swamp, leaning at such an angle that it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of the tower and cling to its lower half. Hanging from the crenellations of the lower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and tattered fabric. The basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp. So you guys approach?
Tuvok walk up.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll join.
Yeah, I'm leading the snail.
Remy will, Andromeda will stay close to Remy.
That's what you meant. So the black brambles cover the ground within 30 feet of the tower, and in a dense patch around it, there's a doorway. But there's like all these brambles that are kind of like blocking your way into it. As you approach the edge of the bramble patch, you hear a, "Psst! You there! I need your help!"
What perception check where that's coming from, or see where they're hiding?
It seems to be coming from above, from the basket.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, you okay up there?
Shh, 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 shh. I'm in a bit of a bind, as you can observe. I, Sir Talifar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, ask that you free me. You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from Balverana's Blightstraw when our balloon was set upon by an ill will and sent plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot, the Honorable Wigglewog, did not survive. I've been trapped up here for a while now. Please help me. I must tell my queen of the fall of Prismere.
how high up is this guy?
It's about 30 feet up.
Try to catch him, have him jump down.
He can't. Like, he's inside of a basket that's on the ground towards you. Like, the bottom of the basket's at you. And this guy just can't, he just can't get out.
Oh,
Well, do we?
guess
Like-
help him out.
Can we climb up? Or yeah, can we climb up and help?
Shh, shh. Quiet.
Oh,
Speak softly.
Could we climb up and help?
That would be great.
I'm gonna look to the group.
Oh,
And-
Want to try or
anyone?
want me?
there are 2 serpents asleep in the brambles, just outside the tower door. If you awaken them, they might squeeze on you, or worse, devour me.
Okay. Duly noted. Who wants to be the lucky one, I guess?
Andromeda walks forward.
All right. So you're gonna try to climb up through this bramble and get through, or you can chop away at it too, I guess. I mean, there's options. The
Oh,
black bramble
boy.
covers the ground within 30 feet of the tower, clustering in a dense patch around the doorway. So there's like a big old dense patch at the doorway. These brambles are difficult terrain. Each square foot is blah blah. I'm not reading that part to you though. All right, so yeah, you got options. Whatever you want to do to try to get through that doorway and then up to the tower where this basket's dangling.
I have an axe.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? We're gonna go ahead and just give us a quick tap on the head for guidance,
Mm-hmm.
and we're
Make
gonna
an
start making
attack
our
roll.
way through.
Make an attack roll.
I'll turn off plus then.
Yep,
I'm gonna follow behind if I can.
that hits. Do damage.
5 slashing.
Well, it starts to part way, but there's still a lot that's not allowing you to get through.
Yeah.
That's a good hit. Let's see how much you do this time. There's still just an annoying amount left right there in this one spot that you're trying to get through. You feel like if it was just a little bit harder, you would have cleared it. It has 1 HP left. That's hilarious.
Out of irritation, she's just gonna hack at it.
Yeah. And with that, you clear out 5 feet of it. Now there's only 25 more feet to go. I kid. So you kind of like clear out the doorway. And let me double check something because I think these serpents might have something to say. I have a lot of people with a passive of 15, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 of you see the snakes, and they are kind of like perched, so you know where they are. I don't know exactly how to explain where they are because it doesn't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we paint the picture a little bit better. I just want to make sure, like, if they are going to make a perception check to see if they can hear the hacking noises. So as you're hacking your way closer to the door, yeah, let me just pull up a giant constrictor snake and see what happens. They have a passive of 12. I know you're not trying to be stealthy, but give me a stealth check anyway. All right, fair enough. With that, you're able to kind of quietly chop through because you do realize there's an urgency to this. And this... Wow, somebody's train's coming. The train that is passing by on the outskirts of Prismere continues its way as you guys hack through this tower and make your way to an opening just near the sleeping snakes. Is there anything you guys want to do here?
The snakes are still sleeping, and then I am...
It's on the outskirts.
Yeah. Gosh, I just want to keep an eye on the snakes so in case I can cast Animal Friendship. And see if that that'll hopefully allow them to get what they need. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of hang out, trying to keep an eye on that.
All right. So what's the progression here then? You kind of like clear an opening and you're able to kind of like make your way into the doorway that leads to dangling ropes that lead up to this wicker basket.
Andromeda's gonna just go ahead and try to climb that.
All right. Go ahead and make an athletics check to pull yourself up.
But also, looking at the snakes, she's going to pat herself on the head for guidance.
All right.
Oh, actually, I have proficiency in this.
Nice. Yeah, you scurry up the ropes. And one of the snakes just kind of like lift her head for a moment and, you know, sensing like a movement in the brambles at this point. So, like, Arcaden, if you wanted to do something as it kind of like looks like it's getting angry.
Yes, Animal Friendship. Let's see if this does anything.
It looks towards you, and I'll just have you go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Honestly, you probably shouldn't have to make it with that, but I just feel like with the other thing it has, it kind of makes sense too. So yeah, go for it. Okay, so instead of it being eager to be your friend, it becomes very indifferent and just kind of like goes back to sleep, I guess, at this point, just kind of like resting itself.
Okay, perfect. Bought us some time.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, as you crawl up above here, and I'm going to see if it tells me what you see as soon as you get up here, because this scene is hilarious. Okay, a lot of loose information, but... So... So you can't see him from the ground because he is locked in a bird cage, as you can see. And inside the basket that dangles from the tower's peak, you see I believe he's a blue fairy dragon, but he's a fairy dragon knight. At the bottom of the basket, a silver bird cage lies on its side with Sir Talavar inside. He is a violet, fairy dragon, who speaks to you. And you can see like what looks like a little sword on his hip. Ah, very good, you made it. I need you to help me get out of here.
Who's up there?
Andromeda, I'm talking to you.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you're the one that climbed up here, right?
As very quietly, Andromeda's just gonna give a doll. It's cute. Anyways, is there a key around?
No, there is no key around. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
Did anybody follow her up?
Is anybody going to follow her up, or are we all staying on the ground?
You know what? I'll
I've-
do it. I'll follow her up because, like, I feel responsible for his
There we
Okay,
go.
Alright, so you-
so
Yeah, she
we go.
climbs
take-
up over your head. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm taking care of Larry.
Yeah, giving him head pats.
Yep.
Alright, Lewy is fine. Remy, you look over Andromeda's shoulder as you climb your way up.
hmm
And you see a bird cage with a fairy dragon in it. Violet in color. And there's also a corpse off to the side, too.
Where's the corpse look?
That's a good question. Let me see if I can remember real quick. Let's see here. Come on. I know this context is here somewhere. I know his name is Wigglewog, right? Yeah. It is a bullywug named Wigglewog. So you see a dead bullywug that is kind of like a frog person, right? Kind of like laying over, slain, dead, no longer responsive of this world. Been here for over 30 minutes to an hour, depending upon how long it took for you to get here.
Alright.
My colleague here, who has tried to free me, has long past expired, and his valiant efforts to get me the freedom will not be forgotten. I need your help. You have to help me get out of here so I can return to my queen and let her know of the situation here in Prismere.
I'll try to break him free.
if this doesn't work, I mean, she's just gonna light a small fire on her fingers.
What? Alright, so
I can
you
always
try...
torch you out.
No, you don't. I think you're gonna actually need the key that goes to this. You see, this cage is magical. And as he says that, Remy, if you're trying to mess with the cage with, like, thieves' tools,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't seem like your thieves' tools can find a tumbler to unlock.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't help until
wow.
I guess we find the key.
Yeah, that distant elf is in trouble again. Maybe you should go rescue him. It's much unfortunate. I was running away from Bavalorna Blightstraw. She lives in a spooky cottage that is on stilts at the heart of Downfall, a bullywug settlement. The bullywugs of Downfall are quite courteous and welcoming, provided one does not offend them, of course. You know, if you mess with Bavalornia, I must also warn you, she does have these weird minions that kind of like travel with her that look just like her. They're tiny versions of herself.
Out of curiosity, what would happen if we did mess with her?
Well, she does have two other sisters whom she loathes. But together, those three hags form the Hourglass Coven. They're using an artifact called Igliv's Cauldron. The Coven has seemed to have frozen time in Sivlinia palace and trapping the Archfey inside. So be forewarned, if she can trap Sibyllina, yeah, Star gets it wrong, the dragon gets it right. Sibyllina, is that it? Sibyllina's palace. There's no telling what they're capable of doing to anyone who tries to tamper with them.
He frowns.
Look, there was a goblin named Jingle Jango. They have the key to this cage. She lives atop a Telemity Hill. It's not too far from here. Look, I must be set free so I can tell my queen about what the coven has done.
Real quick, she is going to try and torch the lock, though.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do much. It is a magical item, therefore it cannot be destroyed. At least in the normal sense.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's do good over with.
I don't know if anybody has any other means of trying to open a lock, but those two methods don't seem to work. You could try to go to Telemity Hill and find the goblin who has the key to the cage.
That's that big rock over there, yeah?
Yes, off to the far distance. Well, it's not too far. You can get there pretty quickly, I assume.
She kind of points off to the one I'm pinging.
Mm-hmm. He looks through the tower and assumes you know what direction it is.
Okay.
Look, if you do this for me, I'll give you this. And he pulls out what looks like a dagger to most of you, but it's like a sword to him. I'll offer you this if you're able to get me free. It is my magic sword.
I'll take it.
Well, you have to get me free first. I don't want to give it away. I'm just saying I can offer this to you as payment.
She's gonna look at Andromeda and she's gonna say have fun, and then she's gonna climb down.
She doesn't seem to be much on the terms of nobility, is she?
Remy's nice when she's not stealing, or trying to murder, or being mean to Tuvek.
If I'm not
And then she's gonna
mistaken,
climb down.
as you kind of like climb down, he goes, "Your Highness, do take care in these woods."
See if she heard that.
Yeah.
And she has a
Okay.
very one-track mind.
Yeah, above table, you were the winner of the Monarch crown, were
Yeah.
you not?
Oh,
And
no.
for some reason,
If I-
like I don't know if your character puts that together, but I need to share it with somebody because it's like, Your Highness, and then he kind of like dismisses you as you go on.
Ooh.
She stops for a second, smiles, then continues to climb down.
Yep. So yeah, what do you guys want to do at this point as you kind of like regroup with Lowy?
So, would you all find out?
There's a person or a dragon in a cage, and we can't unlock it because it's magical. And as a reward for getting the key, he'll give us like a toothpick. Wait, that's not it.
What?
Toothpick? Yes.
Wonderful.
A magical toothpick. That's what I
a
always wanted.
dagger. It's something small.
Yeah, we have to
He
go
called
there.
it a sword, but you know,
Yes,
Okay.
very excitedly, Andromeda points out to the giant hill with are those boots.
Good question, huh?
They look like boots, don't they?
Pretty much, huh? It's a fun place to go, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you. This whole place is
So-
weird. I can't wait to share it.
So that a direction?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough.
Despite all his
Jasper,
rage,
you wanna
he's
grab
just
your,
a co-egg in a cage.
Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
You want to grab your Lewy?
Yeah, I'm gonna lead Leowie the white way.
Okay.
All
No,
right,
it-
so where do we end up?
We're heading to Telemy Hill, right? We're going this way?
Yes,
All
but
right.
I'm leading.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, you guys sure you want him leading?
Yeah,
I
why
mean-
not?
Lead? Give me...
Why not?
Remy wants chaos.
Remy, you do
He
realize
Has
he
Yes.
has...
heard the calling.
Okay,
I
here.
know, I know he has.
Here's the fair thing, though, because I think Andromeda would be the first one to be like, no, that's not the right way. You see him starting to lead you north and not east.
It's that way, isn't it? As she points to the big hill. I mean,
All right,
yes, that hill's big, but that's one's bigger.
Oh, okay, then I'll course correct.
Oh my god. So he course corrects, and you guys wind up back where you came from.
Nope.
You see the giant mushrooms leading up to the highway.
Damn.
Andromeda just gets down and just starts walking. This way. Do I have to lead you?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God,
start
I just
following
thought-
Andromeda.
Yeah.
As I'm walking, I want to be playing my what is that thing? A lute?
Yeah, that's a thing you can do.
I want to be trying to give us some marching music.
Okay, so what I will do now is, let's see here, where is it? Ba, 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 ba. There's not much information on that. Okay, we did all that. One of you, you know what? Who's leading the charge? Roll me a d8. Andromeda, give me a d8.
Yeah, Andromeda.
Yeah, Andromeda, we've elected you leader of this here outfit.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I guess as you get right here, close to this river, you can see what looks like an abandoned raft. It's 8 foot square, wooden raft that can support, hopefully, most of you. And looks like you need a pole if you wanted to use it for other than trying to get across the immediate path here.
I have a staff.
Is it 10 feet long? Didn't think so.
I mean,
Depends on who you ask.
Andromeda's
Uh-huh.
6'1", so and usually there's like what, 2
Uh,
feet longer.
Probably, yeah. All right, if that's the case, I'll say it's fine. With that, you can like use this to push the raft across the river and make your way to Telemity Hill. That
Yeah.
seems to be the only. Yeah, go ahead.
She's just having to kind of crouch down to do this.
What happens to Larry?
That's a good question. Give me an animal handling to see if Larry wants to get on the raft.
Come on, Jasper. That's with a hard P.
He gets on. The head pats are that convincing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saved Larry.
And Larry continues across the stream, and you're able to make your way towards Telemity Hill. Telemity Hill. Telemi. Whatever. This is why you players shouldn't be coming up with crazy names. I'll mispronounce it, whether it be on purpose or on problematics here. All right, so as you guys are making your way to Telemi Hill, you are greeted by the sense of sweet-smelling fruit. Damp, downy, silvery green moss blankets of gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though in a breeze despite the absence of one. And as you are making your way here, you guys want to go ahead and take a break?
Yeah, I was about to
Sounds good.
ask.
Yeah, I see people BRBing on me, so I better be, I figure why not. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick 10-15 minute break. We're going to use restroom, get drinks, get snacks, get all the good stuff going, and then we're going to come in and finish it off, guys. Stay tuned for some more of the Feywild, the wild beyond the Witchlight.
You really think you can train me to be a 6-star?
6-star? I think it. Oh, I can't. No, do it again. Keep your shield up. Come on.
I'm ready.
Okay, tomorrow we talk about tactics.
Over 400 champions and Death Knight.
hands. I'll explain that in a moment. And yeah, I know, I get it. It's cream cheese, right? Some people don't even like cream cheese. Other folks crave cream cheese. This is Bagel Pantry here in Metuchen. It's a bigger indication of what we're dealing with when it comes to supply chain issues, folks.
Hello, everybody. We are slowly coming back from break. And then we go to... Nope, this one. There we go. Alright. I do believe I got you guys unmuted. Go ahead and say hello to the audience.
Hi.
Hello.
It will.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, so while on that break, you might have got to hear a little bit about the cream cheese shortage that I was trying to check up on. It's like, wow, that's interesting. And then I realized, oh yeah, that's right, that's streaming. So I had to mute the main thing. But anyway, we are back from our break after studying this shortage chain that we have. We are at the Teleminy Hill. And you were greeted by the sweet smelling fruit of damp. Yep. Okay, we've read all that already, right?
I don't.
Oh, excuse me. There's a narrow game trail that kind of like leads up this hill. And then all the way at the top, you can kind of like see a key-shaped lock-looking part of a, like if it was like a giant keyhole. That looks like a cave.
Andromeda's just gonna start going up fearlessly.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, cool.
Same.
Yee. Everybody's doing things. What about
Yeah,
Jasper?
I'm still leading. I'm still leading Larry along.
As you move up the hill, there seems to be like 4 trees that kind of like stop you. And then, let's see, and when the 2, okay. Okay, yeah, okay, I see what it says now. Alright, so as you're kind of like going up this hill, you can see like 4 trees blocking the path, and then there's 4 trees coming up from behind you. And then one of them seems to kind of like move forward closer towards you. And welcomes you to Teleminy Hill. Welcome to Teleminy Hill. How long do you plan on staying?
Only long enough until we get what we need, and then we'll be out of here.
We're looking for someone by the name of Jingle Jangle.
Oh,
I
Jingle
think we got their
Jangle.
name.
Yes, they are very friendly. She collects keys and talks about them endlessly. She wears a coat of keys that jingle and jangle when she walks, hence her name. 3 days ago, while rooting through the swamp for truffles, she was attacked and robbed by brigands. She hasn't left her hilltop den since returning to the hill, and must be pretty hungry by now.
We have food.
Oh.
She just pulls out trail rations.
Excellent. Well, if you have food, I believe it would be in her most interest if she got something to eat. So would you kindly go and coax her, make sure she's doing all right, and make sure she has food?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. Food it is.
Yes, we can. She's just gonna keep walking up.
All right. So yeah, they revealed the trail back to you. So, and it seems like if you have intentions to stay on the trail, the trees kind of like let you do your thing. So what about the rest of you? Just all following in pursuit? Nothing added?
Yep,
Okay.
follow it.
Eventually, you climb up this winding path that leads to a worn stone step leads down into what feels like a cellar. It's chilly in here. Wait, let's see, is this right? Oh, that's the den. What am I supposed to be reading it? What the hell are you showing me here, Roll20? Okay, yeah, we're gonna read it anyway. It's chilly in here, and you detect a subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from a taut string that crisscrosses the wall. Hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sounds of keys jingling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads. She manages a faint smile and says, "How might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today?"
Remy's gonna look back at Arcadian and then look forward, blinking.
Remy, you're... Yeah, that's right. You don't smile. You'll freak her out. Hey, hi, I'm Arcadian. And this is Andromeda. And that's Jasper. And this is Trash Can. And we're here for a magical key, as I kind of look to Andromeda.
Yes, there's the key that goes to a birdcage of sorts. Do you by chance have it?
Better you should have it than those long-eared brigands. First they stole Jingle Jangle's truffles. Next they'll want Jingle Jangle's keys. Someone ought to give them a good shaking down so they know what it feels like.
Scared of us. It's fine.
What's that? Jingle Jangle can't quite hear what you are saying.
He said that we scared them, if you're referring to the rabbits.
Oh, bless your heart. Jingle Jangle is very appreciative for you scaring those heathens. And she offers you a silver key.
She takes it and looks at Arcadian.
Like, pat her on the head and be like, good job. Your anger is surprisingly well put here.
Apparently that actually did come back to help.
Yeah. Might have been a little fast to judge. All right, good job.
If that's all you have come, then I have done, or Jingle Jangle has done what they would do.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm gonna quickly are we gonna do anything about the truffles?
Andromeda's immediately going to present trail rations.
Oh. You can hear like a stomach grumbly. I can't. And then the stomach rumble kind of like cuts them off. And then they quickly take it. Jingle Jangle thanks you.
You're welcome.
Then then Jingle Jangle's deed has been well placed as before. You have Jingle Jangle's thanks.
Awesome. Jingle Jangle, we're getting out of here. We don't need to worry about the trees.
Oh, as long as you don't upset Telemy, you'll be fine.
Telemy, okay. Alright, fair enough.
Wait, what's Telemy?
You're on Telemy Hill. Telling me about it.
Who's telling me?
Jingle Jangle just told you about Telemy Hill.
He's referring to the hill that I think is alive, maybe.
Very well alive.
Andromeda just looks very confused at Remy.
I mean, there is a lot more you can do, but I'm not going to hold your hand here.
What happens if we wander off the trail?
Oh, Telemy Hill will make sure that you do not wander off trail by sending out the trees to guide you back. Jingle Jangle. Go ahead.
By lead back, does she mean lead back or beat the shit out of? 23.
23? I mean, your first thought is beat the shit out, but you assume just by judging how calmly they said it, they meant it the other way. Your paranoia is starting to get the best of you, but you discern it quickly.
Oh, okay, so not the way that a circle would escort somebody back to the trail. Okay. I think I'm glad that they sent me out on a solo mission now.
Jingle Jangle just kind of like looks at you as if they want to tell a story, but they're just too shy to ask you.
Insight?
No, there's nothing to insight here. It's just the DM's way of saying there's more to do here, but you can leave if you want.
Yeah, go. What's on your mind, Jingle Jangle?
Oh, nothing. I was just wishing I had, or Jingle Jangle wishes they had their truffles back. Oh, those darn brigands. If only. You know, and it's kind of like she's looking at all of her keys and then looking at you guys, wondering if you're going to ask about them. and then just kind of like goes silent for a moment.
Yeah, what's going on with all them keys?
Oh, this? Jingle Jangle is glad you asked, because I have disposition that the deer would have held on to if you guys just left. Sorry. At any rate.
Yeah, tell me about this outfit that you got on. It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much. Jingle Jangle thanks you so much, I should say. Sorry, I gotta remember. And she displays the outfit fondly at you. Jingle Jangle used to be scared of being caught behind a door without a key. So Jingle Jangle goes to seek help from Balvrona Blightstraw. Jingle Jangle asks her for her help with this fear. And then all of a sudden, I am now obsessed with collecting all these keys. Or Jingle Jangle is obsessed with collecting all these keys. My apologies.
So you go to see this Blightstraw, and now you can't stop collecting keys?
No. And once you're done with that one, I'd be happy if you brought it. Or Jingle Jangle would be happy if you brought it back.
Of course.
You know,
Wait.
Jingle Jangle was digging for truffles in the swamp when a bunch of those Harrigans leapt out from behind the reeds and shrubbery. They took Jingle Jangle's truffles, threw Jingle Jangle down in the mud, and whacked Jingle Jangle with wooden clubs.
Oh,
You know
those bastards. You know what, Remy? I think you might need to pay a little visit. Not letting this happen to our Jingle Jangle. Yeah, you can unleash the beast.
So, okay, I'm just kind of like going through the rest of her disposition here. So, she does have useful information. Since you delivered food upon her, you've given her the revenge that she needs. I suppose Jingle Jangle can offer information in case it helps you in the future. Agdon Longscarf is the leader of those silly Harrigan brigands. He wears a bright blue scarf and moves as fast as lightning. Okay, I don't need to read that part. Brigand's Tollway is a series of old wooden catwalks, DM can talk, that circle a giant tree stump. The brigands camp atop of that stump because it gives them the advantage of high ground. The best guide in hither is a pincer-clawed scarecrow named Clapperclaw. It hangs around the downfall and knows the way to neighboring realm of Tither, which is ruled by a hag named Granny Nightshade. And the DM...
Okay.
No. Characters help. Okay. At any rate, you have my thanks for the lovely meal. Or you have Jingle Jangle's thanks for the meal. And you have Jingle Jangle's thanks for getting even with those hares.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do what we can and bring this key back to you, and thank you for the information.
All right. At this point, Jingle Jangle smiles and leads you all back out, if you wish. And as you are leaving, question mark, confirmation, yes, no, click, click, click.
Andromeda will leave.
I'm heading out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
There are those awakened trees that you saw before, and they start dancing around you in appreciation. And one of them gives an iron key to Andromeda.
Nice.
And say that Jingle Jangle dropped it in the dirt. And it claims that this key will be useful later on.
Way to go,
That's the
Uranus.
tree.
And then the awakened trees bow towards you as if you were a monarch.
We're gonna turn this girl into a narcissist, aren't we?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the ones who said you were the winner, so... I guess it's better than Remy, right?
Oh, it's definitely better than Orcadian.
This would have really gone to her head.
She just
my
has those sparkly eyes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Turns to Remy and the rest. Am I a queen?
So,
Yeah.
Your Highness, where shall we go next? Remy kind of looks at her.
Nice.
That's exactly right.
Right, right. I mean, do you remember what you're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing?
Where can I lead your noble steed?
You know, it would be great if we unlock that person's locked up in the tower.
Yes, we should go do that. As she just claps and starts running.
Yeah, not even
yeah.
getting on the snail because
Your
poor old
you
Jasper's
gotta
not
slow
gonna
down,
get
Your
the
Highness.
Yeah. I would say like moments later, you know, like we transcend back to where we were, right? You're able to make it back to the bramble where you cut through and into the silver cage where the violet pseudo or violet fairy dragon is waiting. Just double checking a few things. So yeah, he whispers back, oh, finally back.
Yes, we're back. We have a key. Do I have it?
We have 2 keys.
Oh, well, either one works, right? Somebody, yeah.
Andromeda, try yours first.
Jamie pulls it out after searching her clothes for a minute. Looks at it and then immediately puts it in the lock. Turns it.
Doesn't work.
Try yours. As she puts it back.
She tries the key.
Yours unlocks
Oh
the
my
cage.
gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's our fairy dragon, by the way. And as the door opens up, he cautiously kind of like flutters out for a moment. And then he flutters in front of Remy and says, your valor will not be forgotten. And he hands you his dagger. It will act as a dagger +1.
Okay.
Which is a sword to him.
Mm-hmm.
He then starts to fly away. As a show of her favor. Okay. As promised, I give you my dagger in need, and your valor shall not be forgotten. Now I must get to my queen, he says as he starts to fly off. So unless you have anything else you want to do here, he takes off.
Wait, where is your queen?
He flies off.
Hey, Remy.
Mm-hmm.
That dagger you got,
You're gonna immediately look at him. Uh-huh.
Heck, do you mind if I take it?
What do I get in return? She kind of looks at you.
Oh boy.
You can have, as I'm looking through my inventory, have you ever seen a yellow candle?
I have.
Oh. But this one is almost spent, so that means it's very valuable.
So DM, above table.
Yeah.
Does a
Listening.
dagger +1 and a dagger look alike?
I mean, it looks like it works the same. It will act as a +1 dagger though, which means you guys have your hands on the first magic weapon of the game.
She's gonna give him the dagger and present it as the +1.
Yeah. Oh, so you're trying to deceive him. Okay.
Yeah, clearly I'm going to be able to tell the +1 as it is a unique design.
Yeah, I think you can. Like, yeah, it would be a little bit different, yeah. Because there's no rune markings on this. There's no... Yeah, like, there has to be something that makes it magical, right? Like, you could tell it's a magical if it doesn't have any runes on it.
God
Arcana.
damn it.
I tell you what, you want to make a check, have him make a roll on Arcana for an investigation on it.
Sure, yeah.
Alright. And then you do a deception check just because. And then he can insight you. So he gets 2 shots to figure out if it's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. Insight. Boy. Oh, working. least this is happening because it's better than my plan B.
Okay, I just had to take some notes in the story tracker. That's kind of like why I was distracted. Roll your Arcana to see if you could tell it's not, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
That's
we go.
not a magical
17.
dagger, though. She hands you the dagger, you're like, ah, yes, and then you look at it, you're like, wait a minute.
You see her kind of look at you with a smirk on her face.
Oh my gosh, that's the closest thing to a smile.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you can't even smirk. Get that out of here.
She'll hand over the +1. She just wanted to mess with him.
I'll just look and be like, it's okay. I get your ability to sleight of hand everything. You just don't have to show it off all the time.
She sticks her tongue out.
I don't understand this custom of trow.
So yeah, she'll hand you the +1.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Tuvok, you kind of still get the sensation that somewhere in this region, not here exactly, probably way further north, but somewhere your 3 inches of height is somewhere to be found.
North?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like, you don't know exactly where yet. It's maybe somewhere up in this region. But at this point, you managed to free a friendly fairy dragon. And now the trail to figure out where to go next is up to you. You can let your boy Liowie and Jasper lead the way, or you can try to head out on your own. What do you guys want to do?
It's gonna point north.
Do you want to go north?
Yes.
I mean, I'm all for it. We'll have to drop that key off at some point, but I mean, it's not like we have to do it right now, right? What's up north that's so important?
My 3 inches. 3 inches of what? No. Sorry. DM went off on a tangent on his own.
We could always drop it off, then head north.
For the sake of brevity, I will say you don't have to worry about dropping it off just yet.
Perfect. Come on. Let's go. You know where you want to go. I hope you know where you want to go. Do you want to know where you want to go?
You know where I want to
Somewhere
go,
far.
where you want to go. I
feel like
wanna.
there's something up there.
I mean, you need to make your way to Downfall anyway, right? Wasn't that something we needed to do, or?
Yeah. And we need to let Remy go bully some Haragon. That was an option as well.
Yeah, it looks like this might be where that's at.
Oh, perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Pretty much. You tell me where you want to head towards next, and then I'm going to go look and see how the random encounters are going. Let's have...
2 birds, 1 fire, Genasi.
Orcaden, why don't you roll me a d8?
D8, you got it? 5.
Interesting. Okay, let me get to this one.
Who will participate?
Okay, hold on. So all of a sudden there are... So this is a swampy area, right? And then there's like a whole muck of mud that you guys are starting to cross over. And then all of a sudden these 5 mud methods kind of like surround you. And they kind of like threaten to drag you into the mud. Unless you can guess the method's favorite food. You each get 1 guess each. Remy, what's your guess?
Don't put me on the spot like that. I don't have any
I'll tell you
idea
what,
these
I'll
things
let
are.
I'll let you think about it. Oh, do you want to know what they are? Hold on, I'll find
Yeah.
them. Let me grab them up. Buffett. They're like little imps. Here, I can show you. Here you go. Here you go, chat. And there's 5 of them that are just kind of like coming out of the ground. And just kind of like surrounding it, threatening to drown you, you know, take you down. Unless you can guess what our favorite food is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wrong answer. You points to Andromeda.
He kind of just stares for a second.
Wrong answer. Or Caden, they point at you next. No, if you got something to say, go for it.
She'll say, she will start by saying, you know, I am the Witchlight Monarch. Also, trick question you do not eat.
Wrong answer. And then to Orcaden. I would. Come on, I know you're the one that knows the answer, right? You gotta know the answer. Just think like you normally would. What do you think the answer is? These mud methods. What would they eat?
They gotta eat mud, right?
What do you think it is then?
Mud?
They kind of like look at each other and like, not quite the answer we're looking for.
That.
Then they turn to Tuvok. What's our favorite food? What is it?
Hobgoblin.
Nope, that's not it. And then they turn to Jasper.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna say, since you're trying to threaten to pull us into the mud, I'm gonna say that we're gonna be your favorite food.
They stare at each other and they sigh heavily. It's like they don't even know. They were so close. No, they weren't. They weren't close at all. They should have known the answer. It's clear as mud.
Mud isn't clear.
No.
All
This makes no sense.
right, let
It's
me see
mud,
what
isn't
happened.
it?
If no characters guess correctly.
What is it? Oh, what is it?
They start to attack you, and one yells out, "It was mud pie, you idiots!"
Oh, dicks.
I was like, I bet you, Arcade can figure it out, but no, you weren't on your ball
so
today.
close.
You were so
Oh,
close.
mud pies.
So
is
now I gotta
clever.
go find mud. Yeah, I was like, come on, they're mud. Okay. No, that's mud lumps. My methods. So I guess go ahead and roll initiative.
Cool.
Yeah, it is
Today,
possible to
Arcadian
avoid
dies.
encounters, but it helps if you know the answers.
And like, it's the way they've named all their NPCs and stuff. I should have thought, the mud pies was well thought through on their end.
Yeah. You'll realize their naming convention here is a little obvious at times. Like, they went out of their way just to have fun with this, I think. Once again, we don't have a actual battle map. It'll be kind of played out in the head. I think Orcaden, the first strike is this surprise round as he yells out the answer. It was mud pies, you dingle dork. Where are
That's
my
worse than just a normal dork.
Yeah, you dingle dork. So we swing. It'll swing with a fist. I get a 15 to hit.
Orcadian?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. I'm a 13.
2 bludgeoning damage. These are hidden rolls. I didn't change anything on the settings so the audience will get to see it. Duamada.
They all lumped together in a 20-foot by 20-foot square.
I mean, they are surrounding you guys, so not exactly. Like, imagine
So,
yourselves right here.
So maybe not use fairy fire then. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just hit everybody.
Well, you know what? We're gonna instead do everybody's favorite. Produce flame. Does 17 hit?
That's a good question. Let me find out. The answer is yes.
5 fire damage.
He screams out in pain and just kind of like, ah! Anything else for your turn? Anything else for your turn?
That's all.
All right. Try to get rid of some of these useless entries that I have waiting. I needed to see real quick. Where did it go? Ah, here it is. All right. So if okay, cool. Then we continue. Remy, you're up.
Remy is going to rush up here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, they were surrounding you.
Really?
Yeah, because they were around. Just keep in mind, we don't have a battlefield per se, so we're just kind of theater of their mind. The only reason your tokens are out here is so you can click on them. So, like, yeah, you could turn to the one he just hit. No problem. Within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Nope. That's not a good swing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whiff. Anything else?
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's it?
I can't disengage. I can't disengage.
What are you? Are you a rogue?
I am a rogue.
You can disengage as a bone. Wait, no, not yet. You can't. You're level 1, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Level 1. We're at level 1, everybody. Jasper, you're up.
Yeah, so, can I fly up? How many attacks of opportunity would I take against me?
I'll say at least 3.
Yeah, not worth it.
Because you were doing the head padding, right? It kind of puts you up near the front. Yeah, I would say at least 3. Like these, like you would be like right here, kind of.
Yeah, guys, I can't do much of anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Yeah, snap a leather strap and light it up a mage armor around your being. Anything else?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. Orcadian.
Yeah, Orcadian's gonna run up and I guess, yeah, whatever one is closest that's being hit, he's gonna try and use this +1 dagger on. Let's see if I can hit something. 18.
That hits. Yep.
6.
Yeah, that's some damage. This thing gets a little mucky with mud, but it's still standing.
Perfect. Yeah, as I kind of stab at it, I'm going to pull it back and flick a little of the mud on Remy to see if she smiles.
Shit, you got me dirty.
Yep, you did. Tivak, you can go after the same one if you want, or if you want to go after a different one, you can.
Sure. I'll go for it.
Go for it. Oh, you whiff with the Warhammer.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that'd be it.
Idwamana.
Okay. Would there be one that's not within 5 feet of an ally?
No, you're all surrounded by
my allies.
There's at least one, if not 2, surrounding your allies. Like, okay, let's say you're the party. That's where your party is, and they are surrounding you like so. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's always at least one around 5 feet of any of you at any given time.
So, okay, basically none of my attack spells. Got it.
Did you use magic, Jasper?
Yeah, I cast Mage Armor.
How does wild magic work again? I have to remember. I think I just pick, right?
No, it's rolling on a D100 table.
Roll a D20 to see if it hits, and you gotta get a critical fail, I think.
Yeah, I posted it.
Yeah. Yeah, roll a D20, you get an 8, you're fine. If you roll a 1 on the roll, then we go to the table. Okay, that's how you do it legitimately. Otherwise, I'll start out with rolls, and as the levels go up, I might just automatically say it happens. Like if I feel like it's been not doing anything for a while. Alright, Is that the end of your turn, Andromeda, or did you even take a turn?
I haven't even done my turn yet, so
Well, do your turn then.
Sorry, Queen.
Goose Flame.
That'll hit. Same one, I take it,
Or-
right?
Yeah.
1. It sizzles and bubbles a bit, but you do feel like you did damage.
Okay, my turn is up.
Remy, want to try again?
I'm gonna stab it.
Do it.
2-word attempt to stab it.
15 hits. Wait. Oh, hold on. The star forgot to put people on initiative. All right.
For Andromeda.
Yeah. Well, Andromeda's acting as where the party actually is. You guys can keep your tokens elsewhere. Just keep them on the
No,
map.
I was referring to what she typed.
Oh. All right. So, what did we get? 4?
Indeed.
You get your axe super muddy. And it seems to have done damage.
Axe?
Or not your
Rapier?
axe, your rapier. Yep, sorry, somebody said axe, threw me off.
Okay.
Before we get to Jasper, I'm going to do all their turns that I accidentally missed.
Okay.
So let's see here. First one, we'll go after Remy. I was like, something's not right here. You guys are getting off way too easy. I miss with a 4.
Yep.
Next one would be probably Orcaden.
Okay.
We get 13 to hit.
Yep, hits.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points.
Yeah,
Holy
buddy.
cow. You punch Arcadian straight into the ground as he falls to 0.
Oh, damn. Damn. I mean, they're going to drag you into the mud. I told you this. This one would be on Andromeda. Yeah, I'll just go down the board a bit. I get an 18 for 6 bludgeoning. Next one will be on Tuvok for an 11 to hit.
Nope.
And that one misses. And I think I got one left with Jasper. I get a 7, so that misses too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of a sudden you see Arcadian go into the mud. And Remy, it's your turn, right? Or wait, you did your turn. It is Jasper's turn.
All right. So I don't have much I can do because they're in close range. But how about I offer you a new, new favorite food?
They don't seem interested in deals.
I was gonna try to offer them my candy.
You seem to be very adamant about offering candy to everybody.
Yeah, trying to make it a 2 thumbs up kind of day.
They definitely don't show any demeanor in lessening their attacks because of candy.
Well, fine. I'm gonna, swing at the first one I see.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah, no, not happening.
You and land your staff into the mud instead of the method. Let's see here. This was the one that would be next to Remy. I get a 12.
It does not hit.
Perfect. Next one was on Orcadian, but Orcadian fell over, so it goes to Wemmy.
Mm-hmm.
I get an 8.
Does not hit.
I kind of figured as much. And then the next one is on Tuvok. I get a 13, which probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
Orcadian, roll a natural 20 and get out of the mud. Death save. Death save. First death save of the game. A 12. That is a success, but you're still in the mud.
Right.
This one would be
still
on
humming
Jasper.
my songs. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I get a 12 on Jasper.
I got a 13 at misses.
Cool, cool. And then I got Andromeda next with... Come here, you. Character sheet won't open. There we go. A 9. Wow. Tuvok, you're up.
I'm gonna swing his hammer again.
Go for it. Go for it. Hit it. Hit it to win it. That's a hit.
Nice.
Do some damage. 12 points. Nice. You splatter half of its body to the ground, but it's still taking shape and still flying.
Man,
Anything else? Good
No.
where you are? All right.
Yeah.
Andromeda?
Okay then. As we're going to cauterize the wound.
Damn it. Medicine check, right?
No, it's literally.
Oh,
cure wounds.
okay. She's gonna burn you with cure wounds. Got it. Flamethrowers, a cauterized wounds on you, and you get 8 HP back, which brings you back to life. You are prone, but you are living. Anything else?
Man.
How was heaven? Anyway,
Yeah.
is that the end
Not
of your
as great
turn?
as you think.
I have nothing else I can do with my turn, so that is my turn.
All right. Next up, we have Remy. Will Remy be able to defeat the mud method?
Yeah, she's gonna poke it.
Poke away.
Oh, no.
Your rapier kind of like gets stuck in the mud after you throw it out there to swing, and then you just kind of like trip a bit, hit the floor, and you're like trying to pull it out.
She shouts out, "Mother trucker!"
Yup. Jasper, what you got?
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it quick because of Twain. So I'm just gonna swing my quarterstaff again.
All right, cook for it.
This time I'm gonna use 2 hands.
Ah, the train behind you helps you get to it. Roll damage, 2 points. Clunk.
Yep.
It's not much, but every little bit counts, right?
Beat
Yep,
its
and that's
ass,
it.
Jasper.
Jasper thwacks the mud. It kind of lets out a soft splat, and then there's like a blook, blook as it reforms back into its form. This one is noticing Orcaden's back.
Stony gave an advantage roll star.
Oh, Remy, you get an advantage. Go ahead and do that. We'll re-roll your attack. Thank you, Stony.
13?
We'll hit.
Oh, man.
Oh.
7.
Yeah. 7. This thing's not looking long for this world, but it is still standing.
Thank you, Stony.
Yep.
Yeah. The twat can's looking out for you. So as you
Yeah.
as your attack now, instead of thwacks into the mud, you actually thwack it into the mud that is before you, causing this method that's kind of like flutter on your blade, and it's fighting to get off it and winds up taking more damage as it's trying to fight and get away. It's like, get that off of me, get that off of me, and it's kind of like ruining its own shape, taking more damage as it's trying to sputter out there. All right, next up is where were we? Oh, no, this is Remy. So that method that you're on, it takes a swing trying to get even. Yeah. I get a 9. That's how bad my rolls are now. Orcaden, this thing sees you on the ground waking up. It's like, no, you're going in the mud with us, and with advantage. I get a 21 for 4 points of bludgeoning.
Ooh.
And I didn't even need the advantage. Let's see. This one is on Tuvok. I get a 19 for 3 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
All right, and then Orcaden, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stab said.
Would you like to get up first?
Are you gonna get up first?
Oh yeah, I definitely want to stand up.
I mean, I love having advantage on my players, but I think you should stand up.
Yes, definitely stand up first.
Yeah. All right. And what are you doing again? Dagger swing?
Stabbing away.
A 12 is just what you need to hit. Wait, no, it ain't.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh no!
I lied. No, wait, I told the truth. I was right. I don't know who I was clicking on. Okay, I was looking at your AC, not their AC. Yeah, that is.
Perfect.
Sorry, that is. Oh, there you go. How do you destroy this mud in the middle of the air that you and Remy have been working on?
I'm gonna have the dagger in my hand as I'm stabbing away and holding my chin because it's sore from getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you got a big old splat of mud and blood all over. Orcaden manages to kill one of the med muffins as it splatters out of the thin air into the ground.
Turn to Remy. Is it gonna be okay?
This one's on Jasper, but you can answer. 4 to miss. Andromeda, we're going to attack you.
You miss.
9 misses as well. Tuvok, you're up.
Awesome. I'm gonna swing again with his hammer.
Do it, do it, do it. That's a hit if I ever seen one.
Nice.
7 points of bludgeoning damage as you splat into this one. It's gets stuck like in the middle of its gullet, and then it too, just kind of like on that rapier, it's trying to break itself free, and you can see this thing starting to lose some form. It's not quite fully at its best anymore. You definitely hurt this thing pretty bad.
Okay, awesome. That'd be it.
Anything? That'd be the end of your turn. Andromeda.
The one that's been hitting me. She's gonna pull the hand axe and smack.
Yep, you attempt, and you don't even get to hit any mud. You just kind of like nearly hit yourself with it. You spin around in a quick circle trying to swing at this thing, but your highness is not made for high maintenance battle.
Without magic, apparently.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Remy, the only one left is the one right here between you and Orcaden. Matter of fact, I will say if you tell me you reposition yourself in a way to give yourself advantage, I'll allow it.
I do.
All right. So you kind of like swing onto the outside since the bottom part of that ring has been freed up. Go ahead and make your attack with advantage. 12 hits.
12?
Yes. 8 points of damage. As you kind of like make a sickening thud as your rapier digs into this one. And it looks down, and Orcaden, you could just see like the tip of her rapier sticking out of its chest in a very weird manner. And it kind of like looks at it and screams, "Ah! What is this? Ah!" And that's the end of it. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just gonna give a thumbs up to Jasper.
Oh yeah.
And Jasper, you can do something too.
Okay, so Jasper's gonna, you know what? Forget it. I'm taking off, and I fly up 20 feet into the air.
All
Throw
right,
whatever you want at
so
me.
throw whatever I want at you. I want to throw 3 at you. Is that good?
Yep.
1 for 19 for 4.
Yeah, that hits.
2 at 13,
I'm at 13, so
7 points.
yeah, I thud right back into the mud.
Good thing it was mud, though. Otherwise, you would probably take a fail. And they're like, yes, finally, we can get one of them pulled down. Is that the end of... I guess that's the end of your turn, Jasper.
Blub.
Blup, blup. This one's dead, so I'll go ahead and delete this one. Next one is on either Remy or Orcaden. I'll roll to see who it goes. Though it's probably going to go towards Remy because she's... Yeah, let's go to Remy because it stabbed her. It turns as the rapier is still stuck in its gullet and it tries to swing at your face. For a 9 to hit, it is definitely not getting anywhere because the guard on your rapier is keeping it from getting to you. He neglected the handguard. Next one is on Tuvok. Just gotta, like, I got a mapping in my mind where they are, so that's kind of like what I've been going off of. This one is an 11 to hit, which misses. Orcaden. There is
I'm
a
gonna swing.
Yep.
Actually, it's I'm gonna do a bardic inspiration. Can I do it on the group?
No, a bardic inspiration is one person who is not you.
Oh, okay.
And you can do that as a bonus action. You can do that too if you want.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to first attack with the dagger on the one I have advantage on.
21 to hit?
21.
Yep.
6 piercing.
Ah! Now there's a dagger sticking out from the other end.
Gosh, and then I'm going to Bardic Inspiration. I guess we'll go with Remy.
All right, you get to add a d6 to your next attack or saving throw, I believe.
Alright.
There's probably another one in there. Ability check, saving throw, or an attack roll. All right, anything else for your turn, Orcaden?
No, that's it for me.
This mud method over here will take a swing at Tovak since its other target is gone for a 9 to hit, which misses. A Dwamata, we're going to swing at you next. We get a 10 to hit, which misses.
My answer is 9.
Wait, do I hit?
No, you don't.
No, 9.
Okay.
As in, no.
9.
No, I heard 9 is your AC. Damn, that sucks, dude. No. All right, so now Tuvak, what do you want to do?
Gonna swing another hammer at him.
Go for it. All right, let's have it. Hammer time. That
18.
hits. Yep.
6.
6 more points. And how do you want to do this? You splat this thing so hard it disappears. How do you want to do it, though?
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing upwards at it and just scatter it into the sky.
Yeah, as it like comes down on top of it, its head looks up and it goes no, and then just scatters out into a big old splat of mud.
Awesome.
Try to get a
Yeah.
package. Hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna head
all of
bit
a sudden,
closer in between them then.
yeah. As those two finally die off, the other 3 look in terror. And before they can do anything, a Dwamata, you're up.
Alright, Andromeda. Will. Look at the one that's been trying to hit her. And the fire in her eyes that is normally orangish turns a very, very deep red. But first, she's gonna turn around cauterize any wounds on
Jasper.
Jasper with cure wounds.
All right. 4
For-
points of healing to our dear beloved Jasper.
Thank you.
And what else?
Oh, that's an action. I'm not a wildfire druid yet, so that's my turn.
Yep. Whammy.
Then just a second, I'm getting myself situated again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're up.
Yeah, she's gonna poke at the one she was poking at.
Yeah, it's kind of skewered between your rapier and a dagger now.
Good.
The dagger's coming out at a weird angle. That hits.
A little to the left.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Takes 10 points of damage as you pull out and shove it back in. Dear Lord, I don't know what game are we playing, guys? I have no clue anymore. As a sickening thud as your rapier's hilt kind of like touches its stomach, it looks down at the big old stab wounds and its lack of mud and just kind of like looks defeated and looks at you in terror as if it wants to run away.
Oh, do you want to get away, little friend?
And
Jasper, you wake up with 4 HP.
Yeah, I'm gonna correct myself and say you know what? Schmack.
Okay. 14 hits. For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You get a good thud in. As I take it, you stand up too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was situating myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, just want to make sure I heard that right. Alright, and anything else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hover 5 feet off the ground. Get out of this mud.
And yeah, you fly back up. This mud method falls into the mud and starts to bury itself in and disappears. So does that one. And then Orcaden, the one you were fighting, escapes into the mud and disappears. What do you want to do? There's one left that's kind of like cowering away from Andromeda.
I'm going to walk nice and close to it. And apparently really far away from it. There we go. And then I'm going to smile and just be like, it's not personal, it's business. And then I'm going to stab at him. Yes.
It was mud pie. It was mud pies. Why couldn't you get it right, you silly human? Go ahead and roll damage. 8 points.
Hey.
It growls angrily. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
It flips you off and yells, "Mud pies, you idiot!" and hovers back into the mud and disappears. And that's the end of the combat. Wow, guys, you had a close encounter of the mud kind.
Yeah.
Huh.
And just so you know, it wasn't me who was trying to save your bacon, but it did say if you kill 2 of them, they give up the fight.
Sweet.
You know me, I would have just left them in there and see what happens. But you guys managed to thwart the mud methods as you kind of like, I don't know, comes over half of you, right? Like you're getting really tired since we haven't been to bed yet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So this journey towards the brigands may take some time. Maybe a place to camp out is needed. What would you guys like to do?
I'm good at these.
Well,
Andromeda's gonna take a. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Andromeda's gonna look around using kind of using your sense of survival to try and track down a place to camp safely.
All right, yeah, give me that survival.
Cool. 22.
22 is pretty good. I would say you are capable of finding some dry land. It's probably close to this region. Like, this is kind of like what I imagine. Like, this here would probably be a good spot to park. Something like that. Maybe not quite this far away, but I don't know. That kind of works, right? Like, you get the idea. If we go east for a little bit, you can probably find some safe place to camp out. And you lead everybody, since Jaspa's terrible with directions.
As Andromeda's taking a deep breath. This way. And then she will lead, kind of burning herself a couple places to cauterize any wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Since I don't actually have any spell slots left.
Yeah, it's just not working, right? It's just closing the wounds, though. All right, that's fair. Let's see here. What do I need? As you guys break for camp, is there anything you guys want to do to kind of like secure your campsite?
Well, I'm gonna, look around, see if I can find some fresh food and water.
All right.
Using my Wanderer ability.
All right. I believe there is a chart here that will allow you to forage. Give me a survival check. Nice. Roll me a d8.
Hold on, let me move my character sheet. I rolled a 6.
Not only do you find fresh food and water, but you also find a brilliantly colored sunrise flower, which, when plucked, sheds light like a lantern for 8 hours. And apparently it tastes like spicy honey.
Huh.
That's freaking sweet.
And spicy.
Yeah.
Here's what it actually said, word for word here, so you don't think I'm pulling your leg. Like, I feel like I have to say a lot of these things just to, look, I didn't write it. It's actually in there. But yeah, this is the Feywild for you. It's a lot of crazy stuff, right? So yeah, you guys are kind of like camping out, and you are probably camping out to what looks like some whales kind of like nearby. When I say whales, W-E-L-L-S, not H. Okay, like there's some whales that are kind of like in the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to paint this picture while you guys figure out what you guys want to do. Each well is ringed by a hewn of stone, 10 feet in diameter, rises up about... I rolled 3d10 to find out. 13 feet for this one. Above the ground. And you can see like several like firefly lights floating around it. Actually only one at the moment. And as you kind of like make it to this area and start to set up camp, you can hear a soft hulling voice coming from this little light that's coming down, kind of saying, "Welcome."
Hey, Queen, I think they're talking to you.
Would you be so kind as to identify yourselves? And what are your intentions here?
I'm Andromeda.
This is Queen Andromeda.
Your Highness. It kind of like lights up a little bit and...
This is O'Candy.
Hello.
I'm Remy.
This is Twashcan.
And what is your intention here, Trash Can?
Could be sitting there glaring at him. It's called a trash can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my lute and start plucking some of the strings as we're sitting here talking.
All right.
Well, hold on. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jasper Cotton Candy.
Jasper Cotton Candy? Is that a fey name of sorts?
No, it's Jasper. Not with an R. It's
Jasper.
Hard on the P.
Jasper.
Just the way she likes it.
Whoa.
I'll show myself out.
So what is your intention here? The light goes back to asking.
I think we're wanting to camp.
Oh, weary travelers, then very well.
Wonderful. Can you tell us about yourself?
I mean, this wasn't always how I looked.
Oh?
What are we looking at, by the way?
It is actually a will-o-wisp. So, a little orb of light that seems to be fluttering around, asking you questions. He explains to you he was a person who has drowned when the hag Bavlorna flooded their realm. They both fear and shun this fairy hag. But it did ask you your intentions. You're here to rest. And yeah, so yeah, it finishes its little story that the hag of the current realm that they're in flooded their realm and they drowned to it.
Granny Nightshade?
Oh no, this one was the one that we're currently with, Bavlorna.
Bavlorna, okay. Need to make a note of that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and at last, it's... To be fair, I've lost a lot of weight.
Huh.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, at least I'm not as chubby as I used to be.
Well, you're looking quite great. Illuminating, in fact.
It kind
glowing,
of
I would even
yeah,
say.
quite literally beaming at your words. Like, oh, well, thank you. You know, just, that's nice. I haven't had a nice word like that in a while. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Remy's just gonna keep her mouth shut.
I'm sorry. Remy, do you need to say something? I think Remy would like to say something.
No, I'm good.
You know, you said such nice things to me, my friend. How about I grant you a boon?
Oh.
And then it...
By all means.
It kind of like floats within 5 feet of you and lights up really bright, and then dims as if something happened.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
You don't feel any different, but for the next 24 hours, you can add a D4. The boon's recipient gains a D4 and can, at any time within the next 24 hours, roll this die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So you've just been blessed for the next 24 hours.
Awesome.
There you go. You think you feel it,
Oh,
but
thank
you
you.
can't really tell. Only the mechanics knows.
Well.
And then, unless you guys have anything, ask the will-o-wisp. It will make its way back to the well that is nearby.
I mean, I'm good.
Yep, I'm good too.
All right, your
Twit.
kindness. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask Trash Canner and Dwomit if they had anything to input.
No. Don't think so, no.
Andromeda shakes her head.
You are welcome to set up camp. Maybe set up watches. We'll do a watch check, and that might be where we end the next morning or the next long rest, as it were.
Yeah.
So we'll do 3 watches. You can double up a watch or take it alone. It's all up to you.
I can take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take second.
Okay.
As I think as I'm an elf, so I can do the meditating thing.
Yeah, I'll double up with Nameless's character.
So Twascan, Tuvak, is on first watch. Second
Yep.
watch is Remy and Orcaden.
Uh-huh.
All right. So the second watch has been doubled up already. I need a third watch for one of the other ones there. Either Jasper.
You
Domino.
know what? I
Andromeda will
guess
take
I'll.
her.
Okay.
Sorry. Say again.
No, Andromeda is okay.
Third watch. Or what do you want, Andromeda?
Andromeda.
Say again.
It'll be Andromeda.
All right. I mean, you can double up with any of them if you want there, Jasper.
Okay.
Who do you want to be with?
So
you
if we're
got
only
Andromeda
if
or
we're
Tuvak?
only doing, yeah, I'll slay with the queen.
You'll slay with the queen. All right, fair enough. I shall put you both on the queen watch. All right. So as you kind of like get ready, Tuvak, kind of like take sentry, right? Is
Yeah.
there anything you want to do while you're taking your watch? Like, is there anything you want to talk about or do? Like, you don't have anyone to talk to, but if there's something you want to do in the location, like, you know, certain actions that you're capable of doing while getting ready for a long rest, you can definitely try to do those. Or if you just want to make a perception check and see what's out here, we could do that.
Just do perception checks.
All right, go for it. All right. Let me grab, what is it? Was it this one? No, that's for the treats. Features is probably what I'm looking at. All right. If we get anything of the same, I'm not going to roll that one. 6, that's different, I believe. But I'll see if it makes sense first. Or if I could find the right one. Yeah, we've already had that one. All right, yeah, your watch goes by without much. As it's hard to tell if it's getting dark or if it's just getting gray out. But you're able to finish your watch without further harm or ado. There's really no threats in this region. And you can wake up the next watch.
I'll do that then.
All right, Remy and Arcaden, you are awakened by Twashcan or Tuvok.
All right.
Nothing happened? Nothing we should know about?
Nope.
All right. Fair enough. Thank you.
If I was this robot, I would lie to the people who keep calling me trash can. There was a snake army that was coming up here, but I fended it off.
Yeah, I couldn't get to it, but there's a bunch of bugs that crawled into your ears. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. That'd bug him for a while. But at any rate, he did not say that. So yeah, Remy and Arcaden can take their watch, and if I'm not mistaken, Tuvok can just go into sentry mode and be good, right?
Yeah, I was gonna do that sentry's rest.
Nice. We'll be looking around, and then I'm just gonna ask Remy. So, what's your deal?
What do you mean, what's my deal?
You legit do not smile.
I know. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You do know that you lost it.
I do know I lost my smile.
You do know you lost it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Like, that was the motivation for the entire story. Did you miss that part? I could have sworn we had a session 0 about this.
So wait, I do know that I lost my smile.
Yeah. Everybody knows they lost everything that they
yeah.
lost. They just...
She's gonna straight up say, yeah, I lost it.
Uh-huh.
Same way that you lost yours.
Yeah, same way you lost yours, by sneaking in, being a bad boy.
But see, when you say
are a
bad boy, it paints a negative light on simply just sneaking into
Oh,
a
sweetheart, I didn't mean
harmless-
it negatively.
I forget that I am talking to you, Remy, and you do enjoy the more roguish things of life.
Yes. She'll nod. Still unshowing her smile.
It's off-putting, but I'm getting used to it. Usually, as a bard, I'm mostly inclined to reading body language, but blank slate.
Arcaden, real quick before we continue. I think I forgot to write down your information, didn't I? What did you lose?
Did you even have him roll for it?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Did I tell you handwriting just to take over the one that's already been done?
Yeah. Can't read. Yeah, my handwriting is terrible.
Yeah. All right. I just had. Okay, that's what I did. I had him take over Jack's. That way I didn't have to redo everything. All right. There you go.
But yeah, I mean, can't figure out how to let people read or even myself read my stuff. It's not the same as a smile, though.
I would imagine not. Kind of
Did
felt
you
good.
smile before?
Scaring. Of course.
What made you smile before?
He's gonna lean in and whisper.
Whisper what?
I didn't hear it.
She's gonna lean in and whisper, helping people.
She's got a funny way of showing it.
Yep.
Helping people? What are you, like a Robin Hood of the Witchlight?
She's gonna throw her hair back. Of course, if you want to call me that.
That's a whole new perspective on this wallflower thing you got going on. But
What do you mean by
that's good enough.
wallflower?
Kind of, you know, the don't really talk, the silent, never smile, looming in the dark. Not the dark.
I done
but, you know,
told you
looming
that
in the
I
corner.
lost my smile.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it all is fitting this persona you like to put on.
I would ask you to
helping
do a
people.
perception check, but I don't think you're gonna miss this.
Oh boy.
You hear what sounds like a distant rumble at first, and then just outskirts of your camp, or a little ways off, there's this giant building on stilts that seems to be walking through the swamp, almost as if it was alive.
Like just walking
bleep is that?
left to right, or like at us?
Well, not directly at you. It doesn't look like it's purposely coming at you or anything. It just seems to be following its own unpredictable course. So, like, it's jetting towards, and then it kind of, like, starts steering north before it even gets to you. But then all of a sudden, you see the stilts kind of, like, lower itself into the muck. And then all of a sudden, the building just kind of, like, lands right there and makes itself a permanent spot here for the moment. There's actually a door you could see at the bottom that you could probably go up to. And let me see if there's, like, any kind of signs on this thing.
Speaking of being naughty and getting into trouble, I really need to do this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
It is a 3-story structure with a slate shingled roof, worn eaten wood. A dozen of tiny orbs of pale light buzz around the exterior like flies. The structure rocks and heaves while in motion, but these movements cannot be perceived from within. You catch the smell of hearty stew wafting from within its open windows, and see smoke rising in cottony puffs from its stone chimney. You know what else you hear?
No.
The nightmares that you all were supposed to be suffering.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So Jasper, your mom is giving you an earful, kind of like waking you up. Andromeda, what was it? I forget.
Bullet?
A bullet?
No.
A
No.
mammoth? Yeah, a giant elephant comes charging at you in your dreams. And, a beholder for Tuvok, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
your sentry mode kind of like goes off kilter as you're haunted by the eye of a beholder.
Ugh.
Yeah. But you kind of like stir out of your sleep, and then you just smell this waft of stew. Ooh, delicious smelling. Hearty. And I'll see if I can't find this thing for us.
Off table, I'm scared.
Oh, it's definitely something like a hag, right? We're about to walk into this. But I'm so excited.
That house scares me. Off table, that house scares me.
Aw.
You know what? On table, I'm just gonna say you guys have fun. I'm staying here with Larry.
Larry starts to look like your mom.
Oh no! Sheepish.
Wait, I don't know if I meant that right. Let me rethink about that. Alright, hold on. There's probably a thing I could show you. Give me a second. I'm looking to see where I saw it at. Not that one.
If this artwork is terrifying, it might change my plan.
Yeah, it might. Let's see. I'm trying to find it real quick. Not that. Where was it hiding?
Murder
It was
House and
hiding at the
Christmas
front
Trap.
of one of these. Ah, here it is.
Oh.
Oh my god, yes. Like,
Awesome.
oh, I'm scared.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go try and open. Is the door locked?
Well, first you got to get there, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take.
I'll
get
trail
that.
behind him. That way he don't go alone.
Probably a good idea. So as you do so, let's see here. Yeah, you're able to go up to the door.
I'm going to open it.
And you smell the waft of all that stew just permeating in your direction. If you haven't eaten in a while, that stomach starts rumbling really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. I'm
Good
trying to see
thing I
what
found
this...
enough food for everybody.
Yeah. So, you see an elderly human woman coming out to
Sad.
greet you.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, good day there, dear. My name is Sue Harabox. Please, won't you come in?
Did you say Sue Horrorbucks?
No, I don't think you hear me correctly. Zoo Harabax. Bax.
Zoo
Bax.
Horrorbucks.
Hold on, I'll copy paste it in case I'm fucking it up. In case the DM doesn't know what the hell he's saying, there's the actual word.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Zoo
Out of
Harabax.
backs. Yeah.
Yes, with the backs. Get the backs in there correctly. I take it you're here for respite. Please, come on in. The stew's just about ready.
Oh, look at this. Remy, are you coming in?
She nods her head very slowly.
Let me see if I have
As
this
you
map.
start to put it, I'm gonna put my hand on your back and kind of like push you in. Just be like, come on, come on.
Let me see if I have this map. Says it's in the DMG, which means I should have it, but I don't see it here. Let's see what we go with if we do it like this. We're gonna just do it the old-fashioned way for now. The story of the mine. So yeah, you go in then, right?
Yeah.
I believe like it's like a common area space that's in front of you. You see like tables that are set up as if this was an inn of sorts. And you can see her kind of like lingering back towards a kitchen area as she goes to check on the stew, and she comes back to check on you guys. Please feel free to sit wherever you like. I'll have it ready for you shortly.
Oh, thank you. Should are you booked up full at all?
Oh dear, no, please come on in.
I'm gonna
I
look down
do
at
have.
Remy. Should we get the others?
Maybe we should, yeah.
I'm gonna look at Sue. I want to be like, Sue.
Hmm?
I'm gonna stand up and then look at Sue and just be like, Sue, listen, you see these long legs. They are really good at running, if not just for looking at. But I have some companions that are camping out in the dirt. And I would hate for them to miss some warm stew.
Oh,
and I
dear,
imagine
dear,
some beds.
say no more. Go get them quickly. I would not have you sleeping outside. Not while I am here. Go get them. Hurry, I insist.
Okay, wonderful. Remy, are you...
I'm coming with.
Yeah, don't
by all
stay
means.
here alone.
How many bowls should I prepare?
There are 5 of us total.
Fair enough. Go get your friends.
Maybe
Come back.
doesn't eat.
Let's get some dinner on the table. Then we could talk. Please go get your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna go hop out and eagerly like smile as I'm walking towards the group with Remy and being like, I told you this was the greatest idea. Why would we don't even need to sleep on the ground? There's gonna be beds, Remy. Come on, that'll melt that drow heart of yours.
Excuse you.
Zutai.
She's gonna kind of rub on her stomach and be like, I am kind of hungry.
Right, and it smelled so good.
Yeah, and
She
the rest
nods.
of you have been waking up from your dreams, and you could smell that food, and you can see your allies coming back towards you.
Hello, as I get there, I'm gonna make sure everyone's awake and be like, okay, guys, I found an inn. It's worthy for your highness. And I'm pretty sure they got beds big enough for you, Tuvok. Jasper, great company to talk to.
Andromeda has gone back to sleep.
No, Andromeda, a bed, comfortable, food. Sue, come on.
Remy's gonna look at Andromeda. If you don't get up, I will pack you.
Damn.
Insights?
I don't
Go
know if you
ahead.
need to insight check that. You know she will pack you.
Yeah, she will.
On the one hand, she is very stubborn and does not like to be woken up. On the other hand, she does not like being
Well, the problem is you're having
dragged.
trouble getting back to sleep too, though. Those nightmares are conflicting with your timeline of sleep.
Okay, I'll give it. Yep, she gets up. All right. What did you mean by packing, anyways?
She's gonna try to scoop her up.
Whoop. Athletics. Are you struggling, Andromeda?
Nope, she would be surprised though.
Yeah. All of a sudden,
Bridal style.
you're being bridled style to the end. It seems.
This Andromeda.
Oh.
Shows you the end.
Well, last time somebody mentioned that they meant pack into a cage, so.
Oh, no.
She's gonna gently set her down and be like, "I'm not gonna pack you to a cage."
Sure is. A lot of bridal care. What's up, guys? You saying something here? Are we thirsty? I mean, am I missing the picture here? Dun dun dun. Oh boy.
Anyways, but no, she's gonna walk to the inn. Yeah, Calvona was not a good place to grow up in. That's why I stuck to the forests.
Gotcha. Well, if it makes you feel any better, most of my kind look to the underground. We're not seen as good people, technically.
What all did they do?
Well, our type seem to be, I want to say, banished to the underground because people think a lot of us are evil. We do bad stuff.
Wait, you mean you don't?
He blinks, but he's not gonna push it.
She emphasizes the bad stuff as an exclamation point with her pointer fingers. Well, yeah, pointer fingers. Whenever she says bad. Sometimes things do happen that are necessary to do bad things, and that helps, though. But I escaped from that, so that's why I'm a surface dweller now.
Oh. I mean, the only bad things that people say I've done was, there's that one real weird tree that, everybody yelled at me about.
They yelled at you over a tree.
Yes, it was actually shaped like that as she points to the inn.
Oh.
Wait, what? You got yelled at for an inn?
No, I did what the circle taught me to, which is anything that's old and dying needs to be burned so a new can grow. And there was
So
this
you
old
burned
weird
down an
tree.
end?
Okay, click there just now. Okay. Right. Thanks, Your Highness. Let's not burn anything. I think Sue's doing a great job with this place. You're gonna love her.
Doesn't look like it's dying. Also, I don't know what seeds I would need to spread to make that regrow.
FYI, it wasn't here when you went to bed.
Also, it grew really fast.
No, it got up and walked here.
Yeah, it was actually really convenient.
She's gonna incite you on that.
Yeah, by all means, do what you need to believe this world that we're painting for you.
This place is weird.
Huh? She's telling you the truth.
Yep. She nods in agreement.
Yep,
I agree.
it's weird. Do we go
It's
to the
black for me. Should I be able to see it?
What is it? Oh, wait,
It's
can you
black.
not see here? Alright, cool. That
Nope.
means
All of
something
us.
is working that shouldn't be. Thank you.
Mhm.
No, I'll fix that for you, no problem. Let me just turn off... What would I have to turn off? I don't see it. It's not on.
Well,
Hold on. No,
Play
mind.
dynamic
It's over
lighting.
here. It's over here. Yeah.
Is it
Weird.
because our tokens are not on there?
That could be
Maybe.
it too,
Yep.
maybe? Here,
Oh,
try...
I see something. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all I did was turn it on and turn it off. So, I don't know why it did anything.
Right.
You can put your tokens here, and apparently I'll
Oh, I
need to
need to
reshape
resize.
them anyway. Yeah. There you go.
And maybe resave them.
Yeah,
As
I'll res...
he's gonna look around though. Where's Jasper?
Jasper, where are
there
you?
he is. He's there.
Clicking the
Uh-huh.
wrong buttons. Yeah. You know what? I had to lead Larry along, okay?
That's fair.
That's fair. And Tuvok?
Hmm?
Oh,
Right
there you
behind.
are. Sorry, I've been talking a lot.
So you are... Well, don't worry. You're not talking as much as you think you are. You're doing fine. So for the most part, you all start walking as a group towards the inn, right?
Yeah.
All right. And upon opening these doors, you catch the wafting air of fresh stew being made, and even the smell of fruits like plums. And then you see this woman come out from the kitchen and go, "Oh, you brought your friends. Please follow me to the dining area." As you are
Wonderful.
invited in. Yeah, you're invited in.
Zoo, I'm smelling plums. What's going on? What are you
Oh,
doing
it's
here? I love it.
Come on in here and find out, big boy.
Oh
I'm gonna
no.
open the door. I'm gonna keep the door open and be like, "Come on, guys, stop making me wait. Smell it.
I'll go in.
Smell it."
Yeah, go ahead and enter. Go where you want to go. Like this
Arcadia,
is
you go first. I'm gonna push your at. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
what?
in.
this is the actual map
I'm
it told
in.
me to use, so
I'm
I had to
in the
look it up.
hallway. Where am I? I'll go
Yeah,
into
there you
this
go.
dining room here.
Walk in.
Yeah, this will be the dining area where she has all the food being held. This here is like a commoner area. This here is like the kitchen, and this here is like, I don't know what the hell that is. A wine cellar?
Sweet.
Yeah.
She's
So you
got
guys,
alcohol.
so move your tokens where you want to be. This is where you need to be. Why are you still outside?
Mine is
You're-
showing that I'm in the
Oh,
dining room.
Yeah,
are you?
mine is too. Hold on a minute. We probably need to reload.
Is it roll
maybe,
20
or
doing stands
Yeah.
I just drag you over here real quick. Does that look right?
Let me check stream here.
My roll 20's acting up too.
Yeah, that looks good.
All right. Well, okay. Now I know that you're in here. She welcomes you in, and smiles. And before you are 5 bowls of hearty stew, and 5 slices of plum pie. You all look like you're famished and need some respite, so please, feel free to fill your bellies. And I have some rooms upstairs if you are in need of beds.
Oh, very much so.
Remy will get up and say thank you and then head upstairs.
Wait, where you go? You're not even at the pie, the stew, Remy.
Where are you
said you were
going?
hungry.
Are you already wanting to go to bed?
I'm pretty tired.
Then follow me. I'll take you to the rooms. Please
She'll
enjoy the meal. Yeah, and she'll lead you up to the 2nd floor, which is up north.
Okay.
So we'll pop up here. So she leads you to any of the rooms here. As you guys come up these stairs, she just says, any of these 2 rooms on the south you and your friends can use.
These two?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go in this door.
You sure you don't want to join us for dinner?
Yeah,
I can
I'm
bring
pretty
you a
tired.
bowl up here if you want.
That would work. Please and thank you.
All right, I'll go get your meal, dear. And she comes back down. Does everybody scarf down their meal or what?
Oh, for sure. I'm
Yes.
digging in.
All
I'll
right.
slide my food over for them since
Yeah.
I can't eat.
Why do even people pick Warforged when they can't experience half the things happening around them?
I mean, I was gonna say that I didn't actually eat my stew. I kind of munched on my flour.
Okay. Yeah, it tastes like spicy honey. Mm. You got like a little bit of glowing light coming out from underneath your lips. But the rest of you dig into this food, and I need you to continue enjoying it because there's nothing wrong with it. And she takes up
Yes.
Sue's bowl and a piece of pie and brings it up to the room as you kind of like settle in for the night. And she kind of goes, "Dear, are you okay? Your pie and stew if you need it."
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind staying up here, dear, but you're welcome to come back down.
Shall not. Maybe this food will wake me up a little bit.
Fair enough, dear. But feel free to get rest. And she'll make her way back downstairs to rejoin the group. Oh,
Remy smashes the food.
Just didn't want nobody to see it, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be sitting there after shoving more than an appropriate size or amount of food in my body. I'm gonna look back at Andromeda and be like, "So, like, what's it feel like to be, royalty here?"
It feels weird. I'm used to people. Well, not either trying to keep me in line or just widely ignoring me, or the 3 people that tried to. She just kind of just tugs away at her neck a little bit.
You all look like you're not usuals around here. Is this your first time into the lands of the Fae? The elderly woman taking a seat. You know, I've been running this inn ever since before those cackling old hens known as the Hourglass Coven took over. Seized control of Prismere, they did. It's a damn shame. But when Semblina was capable, these were wonderful lands that were peaceful and joyous. Though, it keeps people on their toes now, I suppose. I hear that Semblina's been trapped in her palace. But that's about all I do know, I'm afraid. Oh, how was that pie, dear? Kind of like looking towards Orc Raiden. Gaiden.
Yeah. So delicious. You know, the Sablina trapped in her house. Where is her house at?
Oh, it's in the center of all that which you walk through. Here we are in what is considered hither. Unfortunately, I cannot walk around Prismere as I once did since that coven decided to splinter it off into 3 different domains, as it were. But you are currently in hither, which is, what's her name? Skull or... Well, it's been so long.
Holy shit. Off a table.
Hmm?
A light bulb went off.
Well,
Okay.
what are you doing up in your room then?
Yeah, miss, I'm gonna be the lonely guy.
Down and sharing with us.
Like, you can have that idea if you want. But anyway, her name was Valvlorna, the one of the Hourglass Coven, and I just despise her. Ah. If Sublima's time, this inn was the talk of Prismere. And she seems to speak about Sablina reverently, though her tone remains morose.
Well,
After finishing, Remy would head back down though.
That's right, you better not leave those dishes upstairs, young lady.
She's packed them back.
Alright. So you bring the dishes back down, and
Yep.
you can check in on your allies if you want. Like, you can hear
Yep.
them just having conversation about
I'm
everything
on a
that was
different
just said.
map. Oh wait,
You can
hold on a minute.
south, drag your
Okay.
token south. We're just in the middle of the map.
so
Go ahead.
If it's, I'm thinking to myself. I mean, is this? Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, but is this present and then we have to explore future and past. Is that what they've split them up into?
I don't know the details, dear. All I know is that they are difficult beings to deal with. Ugh.
Fair enough.
Well, what brings you all here?
She knocks.
Please, girl, don't be shy. Come join your friends.
So that's our Remy.
Did you put the dishes up?
Why is there two of me?
Probably because of the map being stupid. You can delete the other one, right? If not, I'll do it for you. Here you go. There you go.
Oh, sweet twins. Oh.
As if there was more than one of you, if we could stand it, huh?
Right.
But as you are gathered in here, now that you're all here, so what would you like to talk about?
So, Remy, we were just informed by Sue here that one of the coven of the Hourglass Coven controls each one of the three hither, thither, and yon, right? And there's one here that might be of extreme. Oh, what the hell am I trying to beat around the bush? We need to go see her. Probably we need to go kill her.
Oh, what? She kind of was sipping on some tea and almost spat it out. You're going to go deal with her.
Yeah, sorry. See, yeah.
Arcadian.
We're kind of badasses.
Repeat
You'll
that one
catch
more
on.
time. Make sure I heard that right.
Okay. We got to go kill a hag because part
not
of
that
her
part.
Okay. The coven, the Hourglass Coven, is each responsible for one of three realms controlled, the hither, thither, and yon. If I'm remembering the three realm names right.
Do you remember what the Mr. Light said before we touched the mirror?
To Jasper, not the rest of you.
Oh fuck.
But still, he did tell you
But
about
Jasper did tell us about it.
it. Yeah. Just felt like that was important.
Remind me, what's going on? Tell me what you're thinking, because I want the light bulb to go off.
I'm thinking that we gotta visit all three of them to ensure whatever happens, I guess. Did Andromeda, or did somebody tell us?
I know what we gotta do. We gotta
Mhm.
go kill all of them, and then we can free Sabrina,
Yeah, that one.
the dormant queen. Boom! Look at us. We are so good at this.
I see. You all seem to have a bright future ahead of you.
Do you know anything about them?
Oh, and then we'll install Andromeda into power. Ultimate power. And then we will rule this land. Nope, I'm sorry.
No.
I took it. Nope, sorry.
Well, as long as it's not the Hourglass Coven, I don't think I would mind either way, but Sabrina might have something to say about that. Oh, she's the ruler of this realm, but apparently, let's see, what can I tell you? Ah, you are new here though, right? Like, you're not familiar with the rules of conduct, are you?
No.
No.
Then
Rules
perhaps
of
I should.
conduct.
Maybe I should tell you rules of conduct that have been in place by the denizens who still respect Sibylline as their worship here, you know, their due maiden or what have you. So when Sabrina created this realm, she created this domain with 3 rules that she put in place. And these 3 rules are the rule of hospitality, the rule of ownership, and the rule of reciprocity, because the star cannot say this. Reciprocity. I think that's it. She says it right. The star is going to butcher it because it's a weird word. Reciprocation's what it means. So like
Yeah,
reciprocate, you know what I mean? Reciprocatory, it seems weird. I never heard it like that. Reciprocity, or it just looks weird, right? Although Sabrina is indisposed, these 3 rules that she put in place has created a Feywild domain to continue to hold weight. The rule of hospitality, ownership, and reciprocity. These 3 rules are common knowledge to most people who live here, and since you don't seem to know them, I think it's my due diligence to make sure that you don't offend. To make sure that you are capable of getting help if needed, and returning the favors that are needed as due. So, the rule of hospitality. When a friend, an enemy, or stranger enters your home, you are expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such time as they prove, by their words or actions, undeserving of such hospitality. You, my friends, or you could have been my enemy, I have greeted you kindly and allowed you to come stay at my hospitality. Now, the rules of ownership. You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and unforgivable breach of etiquette.
Wait. We all had something stolen from us. Didn't you, Trash
We
Can
did.
Torvac? I'm sorry.
Well,
Yes.
keep in
Say that
mind.
you had. Okay.
Keep in mind, this is Prismere we're talking about. Any other place, it doesn't count, does it?
Do
Oh,
you
okay.
happen to know a Mr. Light and Mr. Witch?
Who, my dear?
Mr. Light and Mr. Witch.
I'm not
And
saying
then I'm going to say the carnival name, the Witchlight Carnival.
Oh, I'm trying to think if she actually does know. Like, it doesn't say she does or doesn't at this point. Because I don't feel like they stay in the Feywild.
Okay.
She would probably say, I don't seem to remember that, but I do remember a carnival, but it's been so long.
Let's see.
but-
The reason why I was saying something about it was whenever we was younger, we had something stolen from us, and 8 years later, we came to retrieve it.
Well, it looks like the answers you seek are with those who are in control at the moment. The coven, the Hourglass Coven, you may want to ask them where your lost things are. I do have one more rule to go over if you don't mind, though.
Yeah.
The rule of repository. That doesn't sound right. When a friend, an enemy,
Go
or a
on.
stranger offers you a gift, you are obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value, be it a gift or a service, in return. Such reciprocation need not happen immediately.
Okay.
These are the rules that were put in place here in Prismere. I would hope that you can at least uphold them for yourselves so that you can get along with the denizens that still wish for her return.
Yeah.
The rules
I do
remain
too.
in force, though with circumstances they are different. The hags believe strongly in hospitality and reciprocity, but they have self-centered views of ownership. Each claim ownership of everything in her realm. For example, Balforna Blightstraw considers herself the owner of Hither and everything in it. So as you can see, the cursed views allows them to follow it indirectly. Okay, so I'm just...
It up and ask
Go
to head up.
By all means, dear. Do you need me to show you the way?
Sure.
And she'll excuse herself and show Tovak to the rooms up above. Do any of you guys want to talk while they're away? So she'll lead you up here and tell you that these 2 rooms, you can pick one, and she'll let you know that Remy's already staying in this one. Your young glass friend has already taken the room on the left. If you want the one on the right, you may take that one, or you can join your friend. The north room is my master bedroom, so please don't go in there.
Can I sleep in the corner over here?
by all means, if that's what you feel is comfortable for your type. I do not even know how you would find comfort in a bed anyway.
Yeah.
And
He's
then
gonna
you
walk to
powered.
the corner and sit there.
Okay. So unless anybody else has any conversation down below, you're more than welcome to take up beds.
I mean, do we have to figure out sleeping arrangements?
Rooms are upstairs, yes?
There's rooms upstairs, and if you would rather fall asleep on a comfy chair in front of a fire, you're more than welcome to sleep in the common area.
Okay. And she's just gonna walk upstairs, and she's just gonna pick a room and just pile into it.
Alright.
Not giving an absolute hell.
Do stay out of the north one. That one is mine. So yeah, up here you can pick whatever rooms you want to end at. And tell you what, move your tokens into whatever room you're in, and we will go ahead and end the session as you're trying to get a long rest. So unless you have any further shenanigans before your long rest, which you can do.
What's up, Andromeda? She cracks her knuckles.
She's just laying face first on the floor. Oh, hi, Remy. Didn't realize this is your room.
Oh, well, this just got perfect. Hello, everyone.
Arcade comes in. Jasper falls asleep on a comfortable chair down below. You all
I wanted
share
to
one bed.
Fire.
Yeah, everybody jumps into the same bed.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I feel like what we need to do to maximize most comfortability is I'll be in the middle, and then we'll sandwich up to me, and then I'll be your heater.
Okay. Andromeda, are you big spoon or little spoon?
And we fade to black because the DM wants to go home sometime tonight. So
just a very confused look. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So as you finish getting your sleeping arrangements, we could definitely visit this again. But whenever you do wake up, you will be able to benefit from a long rest, but you will all still be exhausted as you are fighting your nightmares to try to get that long rest that you need. So whenever you wake up the next morning, you're all going to be beating sweats. You're going to be feeling that exhaustion. Even though you laid down, rested your body, your mind just kept you awake inside and kept you physically exhausted. So everybody will have 1 point of exhaustion because you love riding on the mine ride. Because we could have walked away with only a couple of casualties. But hey, let's throw everybody on the ride and just live with it, right? So with that, my friends, you managed to find your way to respite. You find a kind old woman who runs the inn and is currently your place of stay at the moment. She has educated you in the rules of 3, which I am very curious if you're going to start executing any of those, especially with her, before you leave. And we will see about killing some hags. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're
gonna go on a killing spree. Triple kill coming in.
Remember that pacifist run we had going? I think we're just tossing that out the window.
So what you're telling me, didn't matter who I had in this game, it was still gonna go south. Got it.
Exactly.
All right.
I
So
mean,
join us.
this is chaotic calling.
You know, you got me there. You got me there. Join us Friday. Open roleplay. We got a couple more games to go, unless the arc ends this weekend. I don't know. It might not. But we are closing out the current session soon with the dragon arc that we have created, where a conundrum of problems can be discussed with the party, whether to fight against or for Crimzu, to not do anything, to compete against Miss Adara and her ideals that she's impressed upon Soraya, or just, there's so many other options that we could just create out of thin air that might even divert everything. Who knows? I leave it up to their creativity to figure out how that's going to end. So join us for that Friday. You can be a player as you wish. !help in Twitch chat. And link to the Discord, link to the video to make your character, and a link to the game are provided. So join us Friday for that at 6 p.m. Central. You can join us 4:30 to go ahead and build characters if you're brand new. Currently level 8 milestone. Join us Sunday for our sub-only game. It is a 12 to 4 p.m. Central game. And in order to join, you can check out the sub RP, which Lexi has been so quickly to put out there. And once you do so, and make sure you use your Discord name on the donation so that I can give you the new role for a sub role player. And then that's done over on a Streamlabs, $5 monthly tip. And that will give you a free game, or not a free game, but a game to play on Sunday as well with some of these people here that are playing with us tonight. Pretty much all of you guys, I think, right? Well, except for Stony. But most of these players are in our Sunday game too. So yeah. I'm just saying you were not. You're the only one out, but that's fine. So Monday, Elsperia Trails to the Pass, 7 to about the same time we close on this one. And that one's got some interesting story coming along as Clank has joined the party to help Vol face her past, or bury her in emotional trauma. The party has just begun on that emotional rush, so
I have a question.
The knife can go deeper. Yes, what's your question?
Are we still giving away a hoodie?
We didn't make it. Unfortunately, we did really good. And it is definitely a honorific attempt that we made, but the milestone was $90 shy. So we didn't make it to the milestone, so no hoodie this time. I'm sorry, guys. I would have gave it away Monday if we did it, but we were so close. Apparently, I need to put more people in peril, so yeah. Probably would have made it if we had our other game, which is a bummer. But unfortunately, that's just the way things work out. What else? Yep, no, thank you for asking, though. Also want to remind you, we are one raider away from completing our Raid Shadow Legends promotion. Even if you've already done it, if you have a different device and you're using like LTE internet or something, I mean, I don't think it'll count against you if you try to download it there. Hit !raid in Twitch chat, download the game, play through the tutorial, and then if you do that, we can get our promotion and we can get more stuff for the stream. So that's what we're looking forward to doing there. New Year's Eve. This is the last announcement, and I'm done. We are working on reaching our 100 sub goal for the month. And if we make it before December 27th, which is yours truly's birthday, we will have a New Year's Eve stream that will last all the way up to my midnight, which is Central Time. And it will be a drinking stream. It won't be a heavy drinking stream like the one I did before, but it should be fun nonetheless. And that'll be a Friday game that lasts all the way up to my midnight. So if you want to join us for 6 hours of Dungeons and Dragons and ringing in the new year, come join us. We'd love to have you. That's the end of my announcements. I've had fun here in the Feywild with these wonderful people. How about you wonderful people say goodnight to Twitch and Facebook?
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Did Orcaden say good night?
Nameless, did you die?
Yep. No, I'm here.
Yeah,
hello. Sorry. Good night, everyone.
We didn't catch you, buddy. It's all good.
Yeah, sorry. I wish you all the best of nights.
I think I owe a raid to our Draco Memoria, but I don't know if... Yeah, they're live. Yeah, we'll go there. I know I didn't get a request to do it, but I owe them for last week in a way. So stay tuned as we get ready to raid them, and you can get some more channel points. And do you hear the calling?
Wait, is that a 13 or an 18? Okay, It's gonna be 19 total.
19 total. Takes you a little bit of time